And we back, baby. FGP Feeling Good Podcast. The podcast your brain wants, episode 206.
What's going on, man?
We got Spencer in the motherfucking house within the viewfinder. If you don't know, you're about to fucking find out. We were hunting for some good fucking videographers and photographers, and I found this guy. And luckily, this guy had fucking coveralls on to match my vibe. So here we are. We're in here. Hey, welcome, man. Welcome.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you for having me on.
Hell yeah. Anytime, man. We definitely are overdue. I know, I was talking to you kind of off camera. Just how we met was such an ironic way, like we're both fucking, I think it was me, you, and Jacob made it.
Mm-hmm.
We're all, doing the visuals at a McNash show. And I'll never forget this shit, man. Jacob made it. This guy he's kind of how you would explain, like, a very devoted cameraman. Just, he's in there, just fucking in there. And at first I was like, damn, like, this guy's kind of got to, be able to make it work, with all three of us. Not bugging me, but I know he might be bugging my man right here. And, we didn't know you at the time, so I'm like, Jacob, kind of chill it out a little bit. And he's like, no, he's good. He said it was cool. And I'm just like, okay. And it was just like, y'all had talked, and, it was cool. And I was like, damn. I'm not used to this. I'm used to, video, like, photographers that are just like, hey, behind me, or, watch it, or they got expensive ass cameras, so they're like super, super picky, which I understand. So it was definitely refreshing to, to see like the I guess the opening and like support, like off the rip, that you gave, obviously McNass and the whole team, but
yeah.
And kind of just meeting you, so it was all love off rip.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that, man. Seriously.
Yeah.
No, man. I mean, in terms of what he's doing with the camera and how he was really getting in there, like, I support that. Like, sure, it might scratch a few shots for me, but, like, he's getting the content that he needs to get to, and, he's enjoying himself and having fun with it. And that's the most important part, really, is, like, if I lose a couple shots for, someone who's just starting out and just getting into photography and videography and he's doing his thing, like, then so be it. It's more about him getting the experience that he needs to get to pull him closer into photography and videography and, bringing him more into that world.
Yeah, and that says a lot about you as a person too. Like, it's like, hey, I know I'm so fucking fire at this shit that I know that I can allow others to kind of get in where they fit in. And it's like, that just says a lot about you as a person, man.
Yeah.
So definitely, I respect that.
Well, yeah, I mean, we all start off once, and when I was starting off, like, I didn't know the rules, I didn't know the guidelines, and with photography, like, in general, a lot of shooting at concerts and a lot of getting involved in that crowd, it's all, like, unspoken rules.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that you don't know until you fuck up, and someone's like, hey, by
Don't
the
do
way,
that.
Yeah, don't do that again. And I'm like, oh, okay, fine. And so I've only been doing this shit for a year and a half now.
Damn, that's it?
Yeah.
Bro, some of my favorite pictures are some of the pictures you shot for, like, PJ and McNass with, like, they had this crazy like, I remember McNass did, he had these crazy fucking, I don't even know what they call, like, cornrows or
yeah.
and it was just like, you caught this crazy shot with, like, the smoke and the lights, and bro, damn.
Dude, one of my favorite shots that I've taken, especially in, like, the Bay City area doing shows here, was a shot of McNass. And I don't think I ever posted it. He might have, but it's a shot of him with, like, this blue ski mask on. And it's got, like, the X's on it and shit, and he's, like, yelling through it, and it's like this super menacing look. It makes him look like he's almost a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
And I've had it sitting in the backlog for fucking forever, but one of the things that really astonishes me about him as an artist is, like, his attention to emotion, especially in his face while he's performing. Like, when he gets into it, it's visual. You can see it.
Yeah.
It's crazy, and especially with some of the other people a part of, like, the whole No One Made catalog, like, they're very expressive people. And that makes it easier for me to capture, but it's so cool to see on stage, just, like, watching them too. Like, you can tell when they get into it, they're about it.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously.
I always say, like, very, very underrated, and if they don't get talked about in the 989, because, like, hands down, one of the, the hottest groups in, Bay City when it comes to, like, Poland shows and just the the quality of their music. You know, like when you McNass, banging lyrical artist. You know,
Mhm.
you got PJ. I fucked my bed up because of that, man. You know, like my bed's fucked up. So, Sealy, I'm hoping you guys can get us a new fucking king size real fucking soon. but and you already know what Spade does. That man's goddamn, he's a machine.
Yeah.
He's got a, like, that's when I think we had a whole entire lineup of Bay City, Saginaw, a bunch of artists, and I asked my wife, I said, who's your favorite? You know, like, don't be biased, tell me who's your favorite. She's like, Spade. I
Yeah.
said, yeah, and I was like, damn, I can see why. He's got this, you know, energy to him where, fuck, you don't even need a microphone. We literally were in Canada for a show. Man just fucking takes the microphone, fucking puts it on the table, and he's just fucking, and it's too late. And I'm just like, God, that's what's gonna get this man fucking, you know, signed one day, is doing the show and the right set of eyes sees that.
Well, yeah, and that's something I tell a lot of, you know, my friends who are just getting started as artists, or even people that I've just worked with for a while, and like they're like, hey, like, you know, with you shooting on a bunch of different places and seeing a bunch of different artists, like, what is the thing that you notice most of the tracks you to an artist? And it really is just the stage presence and the
Yeah.
energy. A lot of what I shoot is not always what I listen to, but I shoot shows because I have fun during them, or if I know that like there's going to be a good performance by the performer, it doesn't matter the genre, like I'll fucking go see it or try to shoot it.
Yeah.
Like if they're carrying their energy on stage and people are, you know, attracted to that and they're really seeing that, like that's really what live performance is about in the first place. It's like, what is the performance you're going to get?
And it's essential that, like, you know, we have people like you know, that can literally take that $10 show and take a fucking picture, and now it's $1 million fucking moment. You know, like,
Yeah.
for real. It's definitely a big fucking shock to me to hear that, you know, a year and a half is all you've been, you know, doing this for. So,
Yeah.
fuck, cheers to the next year and a half, baby.
I appreciate it, man.
Hell yeah. And we got Twisted Tea. What you drinking over there?
I'm drinking Short's Ripple Effect, which is a ale with peach and watermelon.
Where do you get that? Peach watermelon?
Yeah,
Woohoo! Melon made it just flows. It just
it all links up.
And when
shit's so good.
something he got me to try, I'm gonna be trying this strawberry shortcake. It's Shorts Brewing golden ale brewed with strawberries and milk sugar. I'm excited for that. I'm excited.
I tried it when they came out with it last year, dude, and it was one of those beers that I was like, I never forgot it. So they finally re-released it for their summer rollout this year, and dude, it is better than ever. It's
Yeah.
fucking good.
Fuck yeah. So better than ever, man. I gotta ask you,
Mm-hmm.
doing you know, music shows and, you know, what type of, you know, whether it's weddings or, you know, senior pictures, what is something that you enjoy the most?
Well, I shoot concerts because I feel most comfortable in that environment. I don't know. I've always had a thing where it's like it's been very hard for me because I have ADHD and autism. So it's very hard for me sometimes to like kind of like blend in with the crowd and kind of like understand the reaction and emotions to people around me. So concerts was one of those things that I've always been attracted to because it is an environment where anyone is allowed to be themselves to any extent.
100%.
And, you know, they can express themselves in any way, and they can, I mean, there's certain ways that you can act and you can't act,
Yeah.
but you can be whatever and whoever you want and yourself to the fullest extent. So I knew that going in, and, you know, especially, I've been doing photography for 7 years. And when I first started a year and a half ago doing concert photography, it's one of the things I picked up, like, hey, I can still do what I love doing photography, but, like, I can be myself and no one's going to care.
You know,
I can not be scared or anxious to, like, feel a certain way because everyone is already doing whatever they want anyways. So I can blend in very easily. And that was one of the things that really attracted me very early on. But, I mean, aside from that, my main focus as a photographer is and always has been portraiture. I like capturing people. I like interacting with people. I like, you know, getting to know someone. So when you see a photo of like an artist on stage, even though you don't know the person personally, you feel like you can tell so much about the person that they are based on the way that they're reacting to the photo, through like what the photo shows, through what they're wearing, you know, through the expressions that they're having. And that was something very early on when I found out that I liked concerts so much, and I found out that I liked photography, and I was able to mesh it. Like, I mean, all it is people.
Yeah.
Like when you're shooting concerts, there's a lot of photos that you can take, which it's like capturing the environment and capturing like, you know, the whole vibe of the place. But when it comes down to it, what you're doing, being a concert photographer, is you're taking portraits.
Yeah.
You're shooting people, because that's what fills up the event. That's what the event is for. It's for people.
Right.
But I think when it comes down to it, the two things I attract myself most to in photography is portraiture, and then a lot of like fine art photography. I like clothing photography a lot. I like illustrating certain emotions through like simply just what someone wears.
Okay.
That's all it really subtracts down to for me.
Hey, those are two good. Definitely the way you worded it, man. It's like, damn, maybe that is like my favorite kind of fucking photography. Is like the, you know, where you can just see like the facial expressions, and you know, I could definitely see where you were talking about, you know, kind of just blending in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I remember you're blending in a little bit better now. I think before you had the long fucking luscious locks of love.
Oh, dude, that shit was down to my fucking nipples.
That was
man.
some
That
fucking locks of love right there. How long did you grow that out for?
That was 2 years of growth.
Sheesh, the maintenance on that, I know it was real.
Yeah, dude. Well, it got to the point where, like, I could take care of my hair, I could wash it, I could, you know, keep it from, like, not getting in a bunch of knots for the longest time, but it got so long that it was just uncontrollable. Yeah. Every time I tried to shoot a show and I didn't have a hat on, all the fucking hair would fall right in front of me. And it's like, I can't even see what I'm shooting.
Right.
So I had to cut it. I had to get rid of it. It was cool while it lasted, though.
Yeah. It was definitely a beautiful mane as you were running. It was like, whoosh, fucking running, and it was just running side to side on the stage. You could just see the locks of love just fucking like a cape. Yeah, it was cool. It was cool.
No, man. I mean, I'm a firm believer that every man should grow their hair out like really long once in their life.
Yeah.
Just to experience what it's like.
He said, I fucking hated it, and you gotta see what it's like.
Yeah. Well, hey, I liked it. I liked it for a long time, and then it got too long, and it was like, fuck this.
Yeah, especially when it's hot. I bet it was fucking terrible.
Oh, yeah. Well, then you gotta put your hair up in like a ponytail or like a bun or some shit. Especially during the summer months, because it just gets way too sweaty around the neckline. But then when you put it up like that, then your head up here is just terrible.
Right.
It's like a swamp.
So it's a lose-lose when it's fucking comfortable-wise.
It looks cool, but
yeah,
it's all loose personally.
Have you ever thought about like braiding it up? Do like some fucking dope-ass McNass cornrows?
McNass cornrows?
Yeah, I don't know what he had, but they were sick-ass cornrows that show.
I had like the Viking braids for a second.
Woo, that would be sick.
So I did like 2 like French braids over on the side here, and then I had it like stretched back, so it looked like I just came out of the fucking year like 1200.
Damn.
Looked like I was like conquering lands, but then it falls out, and then it's just such a pain in the ass to put it back in.
Right. Yeah.
It's worth it. I think everybody should do it once, but you don't have to keep it for that.
Yeah. Dedication. Definitely some dedication. So 7 years you've been doing photography. That's a good amount of time.
Yeah.
That makes a lot more sense when I seen some of the photographers. Okay, the photos you've made, 7 years. Okay, but it's been a year and a half for like shooting live shows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before I shot live shows, I did a lot of photojournalism work.
Okay.
So I got into it originally at like the very, very start of high school, and I was in a journalism program for all 4 years when I was in high school. And that's what I was going to college for originally, because I was photo editor, I was web editor, I was design editor, I did all that. And then the opportunity came to me to be able to shoot shows, and that's what really changed it. But before this, I was set on like I was going to try to work for like the Detroit Free Press or something.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So you have, I've had a lot of people tell me like, journalism is something that like I should venture into, you know, just because like, I don't know, I feel like I have like a passion for like telling stories.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like say you were to sell those coveralls, you know, but they're not any coveralls, you know, you got them from your Uncle Joe. Your Uncle Joe used to fucking, you know, work on his fucking 65, you know, Chevy truck, you know, every Saturday, Sunday morning, you know, and, you know, now it's just, I don't know, so when you sell them, or when you get rid of them, or when you part with them, when you make that post or whatever, it's like, you know, I feel like the detail is like, it's everything, you know, instead of saying, hey, this 3842 Dickies, you know, check them out.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing, especially about vintage clothing in particular. It's like, I've always been slightly attracted to vintage clothing as compared to like buying something new and, you know, going through like, instead of retail shops, going to resale shops.
Yeah.
And the reason I'll even pay a little bit more for it is just because of the story behind it.
Yeah.
Like, let's say you have one of those jackets up there, right? That jacket, it's sitting there now. You're about to sell it off, but someone comes up to you and they're like, "Hey, what year is this from? You know, what's it gone through?" You can tell them the full story and tell them that, yeah, hey, that jacket was worn by some girl that like traveled all across the country, went from like New York to fucking LA in the middle of winter, hitchhiking and all this shit. She wore this jacket and this kept her warm this entire time. That jacket has seen the entire country.
Yeah.
It's seen so much. There's such an incredibly, you know, progressive story behind it. And I feel the same way about like every piece of vintage clothing. Even the fucking socks at some point. You know, what have those seen?
Right.
What have those experienced?
So you're big, you go to like garage sales season and stuff? You hitting it?
I used to, much more than I do now. I don't
Yeah.
always have time and
That's the thing,
the
is
patience
time.
to do it, but
Yeah.
I have a lot of respect for people that do.
Oh, it is a fucking, as you said, the time is, you could go to like, man, I remember going to garage sales in like up north in like Harrison area. You see a sign, I'm like, oh fuck, let's go check it out. It's like 6 miles away, and we're fucking driving through like dirt hills that's fucking, you know, just, and you're like, man, this fucking garage sale better be worth it. And then you get there and it's like 3 tackle boxes and like a fucking, a couple toys on the white table, and you're like, damn, this is it. Or like sometimes the sign might be old, and then you just drove there for fucking nothing, and oh my god, it's like a kick in the balls. You're like, damn. So yeah, I definitely, the patience is a lot to do with yard sales. You got to have a lot of patience and time. But man, I love it.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Yeah, this is a lot of this stuff is either thrifted, you know, traded, you know, at events and stuff like that, or just at one point it was on my body. Now it's ready for others.
Yeah. Well, and someone else to continue that story too.
You know, facts.
Someone else is going to take it places. Someone else is going to wear it in interesting situations. I mean, that piece of clothing is going to see everything.
Yeah. And speaking of seeing everything, that's kind of what you're doing. You know, where did you get the name Within the Viewfinder?
Honestly, I just like it popped into my head one day, and I'm like, yep, sure, and I just kind of roll with it ever since.
Yeah.
I like the name Within the Viewfinder. Part of me thinks it's a little bit cheesy, and I want to change it to something different. But at this point, even with only me doing it for a year and a half, you know, so many people that I like work with know me as Within the Viewfinder, and it feels pointless to change now.
Dude, when I first heard it, like I imagined, like especially when I was wearing these coveralls, I'm like, he's coming, bro. He's coming. I'm fucking getting myself hyped and getting myself anticipated for the moment. And I'm like, man, Within the Viewfinder. And I'm just thinking, like, how dope would it be? You know, you got this scene where you're out in the fucking wilderness. You know, and it's looking through like this fancy high def, you know, pair of binoculars. And then, you know, through the fucking through the binoculars, it's like Within the Viewfinder. You know, just I don't know.
I fuck with that.
I was thinking of some high shit. I was like, damn, that fucking Hawaiian Punch orange flavor. It got me. It got me fucking thinking. I'm like, this is. I gotta give my man this idea. Maybe recreate a fucking little skit or something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, fuck, man. This is a name I'm probably gonna continue to carry for as long as I can. I have other projects that I'm working on that are gonna surround different names, and I can, you know, do whatever I want with those. But I enjoy it. I like when people come up to me and they're like, "Hey, you're Within the Viewfinder."
You're damn right.
Well, yeah, it's cool, but it's, you know, a lot of these people don't know me like how my long-term friends have.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of cool to go under a separate alias and be like, yeah, I'm Within the Viewfinder, instead of like, hey, I'm Spencer.
It's like your Instagram known, you know?
Yeah, and you know, it's not even like it's not an influencer thing either. I don't think, because like I don't like when people come up to me and they're like, "You're the guy who takes photos, like you're the guy who does all this." It's like, yeah, but you know, like there's a million other people out there that do it. I just like going under that because it provides me and almost like a break from my day-to-day life.
Right.
Being like this separate entity from like the time when I hang out with my friends and who I am at home. Like I go from Spencer to, hey, I'm a photographer. I'm within the viewfinder.
Yeah.
It's cool to see like my life sort of separate like that and be able to live these two different lives while knowing that like at the end of the day I am one person.
Right. Do you ever like see like some of the influence of like your passion for like the photography and the shows like kind of rub off on your friends where they're like, hey, we're coming to the show, not for the artist, but we're coming to watch you photography, you know, like.
I have a really close group of friends, and so I have a couple of groups, and some of them are like other photographers, and some of them are my close friends, and they'll come out because they'll know that I'm shooting a show, and they'll like come out to come hang with me, and like they like concerts just as much as I do, so they want to experience it along with me. But when I'm up shooting, they'll be like, yeah, he's moving around up on stage. They'll point me out, and like after the set ends, they'll be like, I saw you move over there. Why did you do that? And I'm like, I don't know, because I felt like it.
Right. I'm fucking working here, Frank. I'm working here. Yeah. I like that though. So you, it kind of gives you. It's almost like, it reminds me of like when I was in the military, like being a mechanic, and then you come home and it's like, hey, you can't be a mechanic and talk about this army lifestyle all day long. Like at some point you gotta leave that shit at the door and check into motherfucking, husband role or like Jacob role or whatever, and just, enjoy the rest of what your day is. And it's cool that you can separate that. Sometimes it's definitely hard to turn that switch off. Sometimes I find myself where I'm fucking feeling good mindset all day long, where it's like, fuck, I don't even know what Jacob is anymore. He's just that guy that fucking created the fucking brand, and here we are. He's somewhere over there, but we don't know.
And I mean, shit, man, that's a lesson I've learned pretty recently too, because all of last year, I mean, it was like every weekend 2 shows.
Yeah.
Like I'm very thankful that I was placed in the position that I was, to where like when I hit the ground running, I could keep running.
Facts.
But I ran so long that my legs got tired, and it was like February or March of last year this year where I was shooting like show after show after show after show, and eventually it got to the point where like I was so burnt out that like I didn't have any time to talk to my friends. I didn't have any time to talk to my family. I was up all night editing and doing this, that, or the other, and using like
that borrowed time on other things that you might have not wanted.
Well, and I was using a lot of marijuana to cope with it.
Yeah.
And try to get through it, which was, delegating my time elsewhere from photos too, and it was a whole mess. So I ran so long that it came to this June, and it got to the point where I just had to be like, look, I'm not taking any new shows. I had a couple of shows that I set up beforehand, and I was like, all right, I'll still shoot these, but other than that, man, it was just, I had to take a break. I had to back out because I didn't know the difference between like working in this whole photo thing and like the rest of my life, which I'm still supposed to enjoy.
Right.
You intertwine those two so much, and it gets to a point where
you get burnt. Yeah.
You get burnt, and you don't understand who you are anymore.
Facts. Yeah, there was a time where, I'm going fucking ham and bologna. I'm fucking promo. I think it was like Tri-City Volume 4. Like Tri-City Vintage Flea Market Volume 4. We were doing it at the fucking beach, and like I remember just promo after promo, day after day, and I'm just like, hey, this is normal, drink some water, fucking drink a Gatorade, be good to go. And I remember fucking the following day, I'm ready to get it. It's late at night, I'm passing out flyers with PJ. I go pick him up, and it's like I scooped him up. We went to Kroger, so like not even far, and literally like he started getting out, hitting flyers on the poles and shit, and I fucking just started puking. I'm like, what the fuck? I was so dehydrated, just like going 0 to 100 for so long. I'm like, damn, do I just fucking wait in the truck for a minute, or do I let this dude know, like, hey, I think we might take you home, like I think I burnt myself out. Yeah. And I was so embarrassed, like, damn, just I was supposed to be fucking hitting flyers with you, and I'm over here fucking about to pass the fuck out. So I'm like, man, and he's just cool with it. He's like, hey, I understand, we'll fucking hit this bitch tomorrow, get some water, and rest up. Mm-hmm. But it was like, you don't know, like, there's no meter to tell you, like, hey, you're about to burn the fuck out soon, like, you're about to burn the fuck out soon, hey, like, crash alert, like, we don't get no fucking lights in our car, in our dash, or nothing like that when shit's fucked up. Mm-hmm. We just, bam.
You keep going.
Yeah.
And you know, it's scary. Creative burnout is real.
Yeah.
And when you hit the creative burnout and you just can't do it anymore, like it does weigh on you and it takes a toll because it makes you feel like you're not working enough. It makes you
Right.
feel like there's sort of an irrelevancy to you as an artist, and that's just not the case. Like, I don't know. I've come back since my break in June and July, and I'm shooting show after show after show. And after taking like a month-long break from just putting out a bunch of stuff and working out a bunch of different stuff, like I feel good and I feel like myself again. But I still feel like I have that capacity to work it how I want to.
Right.
Um,
You just know, might have
Yeah.
to take a water or two every show. You kind of know the boundaries now.
Yeah, and you know, again, you know, with being a young artist and getting into all of this, it's all just trial and error.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna do things wrong before I get them right, and I understand that and I accept that. And it's, you know, sometimes it puts you in situations where you do something wrong and you feel guilty and you feel a lot of weight on you, but you can't. You gotta live and learn.
Facts. You got to live and learn. A lot of people out there, man. I always say that you can never be afraid to fail.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like if you know, I don't know. It's for example, like if I was like, damn, you know, I've never drank in an ale before. I don't know if I can drink this one. You know.
Yeah.
You know, where you're just like, well, damn, you know, like how do you know if you like it? You don't even try that shit.
Yeah.
You know. Now, obviously, if you're like, alcohol makes me a fucking angry person, or you know, like,
Yeah,
you're, you know your limits, but it's like, you know, for the most part, it's like, hey, you don't know if you don't try it, you know.
My friend Nick told me a really good piece of advice once, especially when he told it to me when I was first starting that break that I had with you.
Yeah.
And I kept it really close to me, and I'm gonna keep it really close to me for a long time. He told me, the boxer who entered the ring and fell is always going to be better than the boxer who never entered the ring at all. And it's true. Like, even if this whole photography thing just all falls through one day, even if this doesn't work out and I end up just being like, this is not me anymore, at least I tried.
Yeah.
Like, at least I pushed for it, and, you know, I have hope, and, you know, I'm excited to see where I go with this, but even if it all crashes, man, like, at least I did it.
Yeah.
At least I have the stories that I have, and I pushed as hard as I did, and I tried.
Right.
If I wouldn't have, none of this would have mattered. I wouldn't be at the place that I'm at today, and that's what it comes down to.
Yeah. So would you say that, you know, that work ethic, did this as a photographer kind of open up to you like what you're capable of as a work ethic, or did you kind of already knew that you had that in you?
I'll be honest. Throughout high school, I didn't try like at all.
Yeah.
I was not one for academics, and you know, it happens. People are like that. You know, I don't think school and like how good you do in school is a ruling factor of how good of a person you are,
Facts.
or like what you're capable of. But I, time and time again, got myself to believe that like doing something like this wasn't going to be possible, because if I couldn't do other things, well, how could I do this? And then fast forward to now, I shot a festival down in Detroit at the Crowfoot called Pleasant Underground.
Oh, Crowfoot's a nice venue.
Oh, I love the Crowfoot.
Yeah.
The people who run it are awesome. The venue itself is awesome. Just all good all around. But Pleasant Underground is a organization down in Detroit. They throw shows. They put shows together. They've been working for a handful of years now. And they had me on their team shooting photos for their whole festival. And I was shooting with like 9 other people. But I decided, we each got assigned a certain amount of sets, but I decided that I wanted to shoot as much as I possibly could.
Yeah.
Just for fun. Like, I would shoot my assigned sets, and beyond that, like, I would just do everything I could.
Yeah.
Just because it's, like, more content for me to do something with. I can provide more stuff with bands, make more connections, and, like, I can enjoy what I do. And I worked, like, what was it, like a 13 or 14-hour shift. 9-hour shift on 2 days and 14 hours on the main day. And then I went back to the Airbnb that I was staying at with other photographers, and we worked until like 3, 4.
Just editing and fucking everything all night.
Yeah, and you know, if I had looked at myself,
Good shit.
I appreciate
Good
that.
shit.
Well, if I had looked at myself back in high school, and I would have told my high school self was looking at me now, I would have been like, "Fuck that!" Like, if I can't get my grades together, if I can't do all this shit, then how the hell am I supposed to do that?
Right.
But I worked for that many hours during Pug, and it proved something to myself, truly, that I hadn't realized until before I had shot that. And that it is possible to push past your mental boundaries and your physical boundaries based just purely on what you want to do and what you want to be.
100%.
All of those boundaries are just boundaries in your head that can be hopped over, that can be gone through just by desire. I wanted to put photos out quick. I wanted to deliver photos to bands quick, so I edited late into the night, and I kept going. And if I wouldn't have done that, I would have been letting myself down. I pushed past all my boundaries, and I showed myself that, like, hey, this is possible. So no, work ethic is not always something I have, but it's something that, like, through trial and error,
Yeah.
I've learned to appreciate and grow. You know, it's fuck, man. If I can do it, anyone else can too.
Facts.
No matter where you are in life, like, you can do anything you want. You can do that shit. You just gotta really care about it and focus on it and put your mind to it.
Man, I feel like you need a book. You need to write a book. I'd fucking buy that bitch.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm motivated as fuck right now. Make sure you guys go tap in, y'all. Within the Viewfinder, like I said, episode 206. And I feel like right now is a little good time for a public service announcement. 22 Challenge, if you don't know, now you know. Hashtag 22 Challenge for Vets is an active challenge that you can use or do or take part in simply by 22 minutes of fucking reading, 22 minutes of walking, do 22 push-ups, 22 burpees, have sex for 22 hours and throw it on your OnlyFans. Tag 22 Challenge for Vets. It doesn't fucking matter. The main thing that matters is you raise awareness to that challenge, because if you don't know what it is, 22 veterans and active duty service members commit suicide every single fucking day. So, we raise awareness. Hey, it might one day be 21. Might one day be 20. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know, now you know. Feeling Good Podcast supports you if you going through some shit. Hey, I'm sure that, you know, Spencer feels the same way, man. There's a lot of people to talk to if you're feeling some type of way. And never let a temporary problem become a permanent solution, man. That's all I got to say.
That's bars.
Yeah.
That's fast, man.
Yes. You ever been affected, you know, by obviously mental health? We all deal with it, but have you ever, you know, personally been impacted by someone else that maybe took their life or, you know, dealt with that shit?
Yeah. I'm very fortunate enough to say not directly.
Yeah.
I've had death in my life, and I've had people pass away around me, but never by suicide. And I consider myself lucky, because I know many people don't experience the same. You know, in much more unfortunate situations where it could be someone really close to them, it could be someone they really love. And the closest I've come to it is like someone I used to play with on Xbox Live.
Yeah.
Like even then, man, you know, when you're facing over a screen, and I was playing like Halo with them or some shit. I was playing with like a friend group, and you know, we were all hanging out, and all of a sudden one of our friends doesn't join. It's like, hey, he's supposed to be online. Like, he gets home from school right about now. Another friend chimes in. He's like, oh, you didn't hear. He took his life, but he's gone now. And when I had first heard that, I think I was like 10.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I didn't have the connection that some other people had, but like the amount of doing that to yourself and doing that to the people around you weighs on everyone so heavily. Like,
Facts.
I don't know, man. I've had times where like I've gone into that realm, and I've gone into that bad mindset with, you know, thinking about that for myself, man. And I grew up a little bit, and I realized like the amount of people that hurts.
Right.
You know, fuck, man.
Just the beginning of pain.
It is. It is the beginning of pain. You end your pain to provide 40, 50 other people.
Right.
So, fuck, man. If 22 minutes is all it takes to raise it, to do something about it, to raise awareness for something like that, that's important.
Yeah. And if you don't got 22 minutes, give yourself like 2 minutes and bust out 22 push-ups in the morning when you wake up. I promise you, we all could use a little bit of push-ups. This fucking food they selling these days, I'm telling you, shit's so goddamn good, it makes you want to get the itis. And I love eating. You a food guy?
Yeah.
You be smashing at buffets or
Smashing up buffets. I recently gotten more into it. I used to be like a really picky eater.
yeah.
Like I was the fucking like mac and cheese and chicken nuggets kid.
And that's a good fucking combination.
Hey, it's a
though.
good. Hey, I'm not doubting, you know, the combination and how good it is, but you get older and your taste starts expanding.
Yeah.
I recently started going more into like Indian and Middle Eastern food.
Okay.
I don't understand why. There's some good shit.
Yeah.
Curry?
I've had some like curry and like Indian food when I was deployed, and I can't ever find it like where it's that as good. You know, it's just like fuck, they make it so good over there. I don't know if it's with dog or fucking what animal's in it, a goat. I don't know what the fuck they got, but God, they say it's chicken masala. That shit was delicious. Probably one of the best meals I've had. That and like jerk chicken.
Yeah, jerk chicken. Did you get it in the Caribbean though?
Well, my wife makes it. You know, she so like, I was in the military with this dude Dawkins, and this dude's like 100% Jamaican. Like calls me bumbleclot and shit like that. You know, just all types of shit. And we get to the unit together, and I remember he invites me over, and he's like, yeah, you know, my wife's gonna cook food. You know, she's cook Jamaican. I was like, I'm fucking ready, dude. You know, you guys cook some fucking good food. I already know it.
Yeah.
Bring my wife over. She's like she's kind of how one of those cooks where like, if she watches you cook it one time, she can master that shit.
Oh hell yeah.
Put her own twist to it. Me, I need to record you. I need for you to like tell me the things you're putting inside it. You know, like I might have to rewind it 10 times to still understand it. You know, like I'm a little illiterate. You know, when it comes to that shit, I'm like, damn. You know, like I watched him put that shit in, but I don't remember what else.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but it just to the point where she watched and kind of like asked questions, and we went to this one place and got like the official jerk chicken, like the rub and the coconut milk to wash your chicken, the vinegar to wash your chicken. It was all this shit. Not the coconut milk to go in your rice, but when she made it, I was like, God damn, you know, like this is exactly how it was with, you know, Dawkins, and it was just like, wow, you know. So like my wife, that's like, she'll ask me, hey, what do you want me to make? Jerk chicken, if you will. You know, it's like a 2-day process, but.
Hey, what you want for your birthday?
Yeah.
What you want for the birthday dinner?
Oh, she knows. There's like leftovers do not get eaten, but I'll fuck some jerk chicken up. You know, give me the whole pan. I'll tell the kids not to eat it. You know, like I've actually like, I don't do it often, but say like somebody comes over like while there's jerk chicken extra in the pan. Hey, you gotta take a little plate of this shit home. Try this shit and just let me know how you think. I did it to one person, my buddy Brad Dietzel, and he was like, bro, that shit is so goddamn good. I want to go to Jamaica. You know, and it's just like, hey, you ain't got to go to Jamaica. You can just come right over.
Just come over to my house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got that shit. But she don't make it too often. But when she does, man. So I kind of just, I don't know. She makes me like a food connoisseur. You know, I think that's where I get fat. She definitely fills me up.
Hey man, a little meat on the belly just means that you're eating good.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
Facts.
Back even like 300 years ago, if you were a little bigger, that meant you had more wealth. That meant that you were
big belly,
more of royalty.
yeah.
So like, if you're eating good nowadays, you got a little bit of fat in your stomach. I look at that and I'm like, he's got a good life. He's eating good.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, he's doing good. The Pop-Tarts, he's getting dad tax. He's getting all types of good shit. You know what dad tax is?
I'm unfamiliar.
So like say, and you could do this to anybody who like asked you to open up snacks.
Mm-hmm.
You could be like, hey, this is fucking Spencer tax right here. You know, but
okay, yeah, I know what that shit. Yeah,
you take a muffin out the 4-pack. You take some snacks out that. You know, like, hey, you want me to open this drink? All right, I gotta quality control this motherfucker. I gotta make sure this shit's good to go. You know, all right, you're good to go. Hey, there you go.
Whenever I'm around my little siblings, I'm like, hey, older brother tax.
Yeah.
Fucking pop
See,
by
you get
with
it.
like a cinnamon roll that they just heated up. Or
Yep.
like they got
Same
some chips
tax. Same
Hey,
tax.
hand me the fork real quick. You know, mine.
Yep. It gets way better as a dad though, because you're like, hey, I need this. This is dad tax. Like my kids to the point now, they know like, hey, dad tax, and they'll just like give me shit out of it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, hey, no, like you're giving me 15%. I need 25. You know, like give me one of those fucking muffins. You know,
Like I took a hand in creating you. The least you could do is fucking feed me.
right? Yeah. Yeah, I will often give credit to my wife. I did a lot during that time, but I will give my wife some of the credit. She did a hell of a job. But couldn't have made those babies without this nut. You know what I mean? So shout out every father out there. I know Father's Day was recently, and if you don't got any kids, I'm sure at some point you were fathering the game. And this man right here, he's a father in the motherfucking photography game. If you don't know, check his page. You'll see for your fucking self. The quality speaks for itself, and yeah, ain't gotta dive much deeper into that. You already know.
If I'm the father, man, there's a lot of uncles though.
There's a lot of uncles.
There's a lot of good photographers in Michigan, man.
Yeah.
I look at my work and I'm inspired by them by the day.
Oh fuck.
There are people I work around and people that I look up to. You know, even people just starting that I look at their photos and I'm like, God damn. Like I think Michigan's in particular is very interesting, just because of the amount of like community we have here for our artists, and especially like the world I'm most involved in is like pop punk or punk or hardcore, and like 10 years ago it wasn't the same, but with the community that people have built now, like you get into that, everyone knows each other, everyone's friendly, everyone's friends, and dude, like I don't know, man, just the photographers that surround me are incredible.
Anybody you want to shout out?
Shit.
He said, I don't know their fucking page
No,
names.
I know them. Ray Image 616 on Instagram. Photogenic Kate on Instagram. AKA Spenny on Instagram. I'm following all these people, just look at my follows. We're gonna go with. He doesn't take photos as much as he should, but David Boytine, he's one of my really good friends.
David Boytine, go outside and take a picture of your fucking leaves to get this guy some happiness. He knows you're the man, so go do it.
His work is incredible.
Yeah.
He's working with a handful of people now, but he used to only solely work with Michigander.
I don't know if I do.
He came out of Midland, but he's like touring across the country.
Shit,
I
no.
mean, he played at Lollapalooza, opened up for the fucking Bernie Sanders rally. In
Oh fuck,
2018.
Bernie!
The dude's incredible, and it was crazy because he comes from my hometown, and I went to the same church as him.
Where's your hometown?
Midland.
Okay, you're from Midland?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Midland fucking hates me.
Yeah?
Yeah, they fucking hate me.
Hold on, before I continue, elaborate a little bit.
Yeah, fucking, I was passing out flyers for Tri-City, and, I mean, I might have went overboard. We put them everywhere, as we should have. But, fuck, I got a call less than, 24 hours later from the attorney's office in Midland. They're like, hey, is this, Tri-City Vintage Flea Market? And my dumb ass is like, hey, you need a slide? I got fucking booths available. What you need? And they're like, no, we need to ask you why the hell you're, flagging our city up. You pretty much put, over fucking 30 flyers at 2-3 intersections. And I was like, oh. She's like, yeah, it's gonna be, you're gonna need to take them all down today. I'm like, I'm literally in Harrison camping. I'm not fucking coming home for 3 days. So I get this call and I'm like, well, I can't do it today, but I could definitely, have a couple people, start heading out there and, taking them down, slowly but one by one. She's like, oh, no, you're not hearing me. This all needs to be done by today, 5 o'clock, otherwise it's going to be $50 a flyer. I said, $50 a fucking flyer? There's 1,000 flyers. She's like, well, you better start fucking going. And I was just like, hold on a second, how do I know this is legit? Is there someone I can speak to? We got, I just did this shit the other day. I have helpers, there's no way this can be done in the time that you're asking. And she's like, we fucking know that, you did this all in one day, so you could take it down in one day. And I was just like, God damn. So, she gave me, this deadline, and I was like, damn. Had to pull a couple helpers, and, yeah, thankfully we fucking had that shit lickety-split, but had a couple people that had businesses out in Midland. They were tearing down flyers for us, helping us out, but it was just I don't know, just the overall, Midland fucking hates us.
That's the general vibe of Midland, just in general to most people, and to most artists growing up in there. Midland's an interesting community too, because when you grow up there, it's super safe, it's super nice, nothing really goes on.
You go to Dow or High?
Midland High.
Okay.
But
Midland High had some fucking, they said dime pieces over there.
Dime pieces?
Oh yeah.
There's some awesome people.
Some hotties. Back in the day, I don't know now, I guess I don't care now, but back in the day, I feel like Midland High was it was Midland High and Western was the place for the baddest chicks. The baddest bitches. Shout out Midland High. Shout out Midland High.
I don't know, man. I went there and got out.
He said, I didn't give a fuck. I was there and gone.
The only thing I cared about there was the journalism program. That basically built me as an artist and as a person.
Yeah.
Really, that gave me a lot of who I am today.
Real supportive and good programs there?
Yeah, oh, completely. Some of the best programs, really, in the state. I mean, not like the top, but truly, I mean, fantastic stuff in there. The journalism program that I had, you know, I thought about backing out a handful of times throughout my 4 years there, and the people there and the support I got, even with the mistakes I made and the person that I was, you know, they kept supporting me and bringing me closer. And so I owe a lot of, you know, my exploration through photography and kind of my exploration through just being a person in general through the time in that program.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of down to earth and just fantastic
Do you still keep in tabs with like your teacher?
Not really. I wish I did more. I don't know. For some of it I was kind of a shithead, so I understand.
Right.
If he wouldn't want to, but I do look up to him.
It would be cool if he kind of like got to see, you know, some of the heat you're making today. You know, that'd be sick.
He pops into my day job every once in a while.
Oh fuck.
No, apart from that, I've always admired those people that, like, you know, didn't do well in school or like didn't really like it, but they go back to see that one teacher.
Yeah.
And they'll like go back to the school no matter where they are.
That's how you know they got an impact. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That fucking teacher needs to be given a raise.
No, it'd be cool to, you know, see him again and talk again, for sure. But I mean, I owe a lot of the person that I am to the program that I was in. And I don't know, man. Midland High sucked going to school, sucked being there. The worst part was the social aspect, but the best part was the social aspect.
Yeah, y'all were so good at fucking football. It was like, I remember like it got to the point where like it was to the point where my mom was like, God, these kids are so fucking big and fast. What the fuck are they putting in the water over there? You know, like we thought y'all was like taking some fucking Dow chemical water and making these motherfucking mutant ass
Oh, dude,
kids.
Dow chemical water builds you different.
Yeah.
Seriously. No, dude. We were good at football until my senior year.
Yeah.
It was like the Midland versus Dow game, so like the two high schools across from town are clashing in the ultimate rivalry type shit. And dude, we got our ass whipped. Our student section, which, you know, leads all the chants and does all that and tries to get hyped up, they weren't doing shit. So there was this one kid in my grade who started a chant that I'll never forget. You ever watch the Eric Andre show?
Yeah.
You know, I forget what skit it is, but he talks. It's Black Scientologist.
Oh fuck, I don't know about certain episodes. I'm gonna have to go deep in.
Where he's like, turn that poop into wine. Turn that poop into wine. You don't know that? Okay. A kid in the student section, because the student section leaders weren't doing anything, decided to start that chant.
Oh.
And like, student section, that kid, half of us in the student section in general, just got blasted from that. And every year after, they're not allowed to do the same chants. They're not allowed to have like real rivalry, anything. All because of that one chant that was admittedly extremely funny.
Yeah.
But like ever since then, man, it's
Turn
all
that
been
poop into
downhill.
wine.
Turn that poop into wine.
And they fucking just turn too much up.
Which is the thing that I did with my photography. I turned that poop into wine.
Fine wine.
Fine wine.
Cabernet. Moscato. The finest of fines. What has been so far, I guess, like on your journey along these 7 years, what has been like the most memorable, most memorable event or most memorable, time?
Pleasant Underground Fest was a big one. Actually,
Pug, baby!
Yeah, love Pug. Love the guys who run it.
You said that's in Detroit?
Yeah, Detroit. I mean, the time that really got me into everything, and it's part in the reason that it was a fantastic opportunity, but also part in just like I kind of grew up here in Bay City and in this culture. Excellency Fest was really
love
good.
Troy.
Troy and the group he's created and the people that
Big respect to Troy.
he put together. That's another shout out that I want to do. Thank you,
Yeah.
Troy. I don't know if you're gonna watch this.
Oh, he's fucking watching. We're tagging you. We're tagging you, Troy.
He's a busy man, but you better watch this. I owe a lot of what I'm doing to him. I owe it to about 3 different people, kind of where I'm at, and that is Troy, CJ at the Crowfoot, and then I probably shouldn't be placing these 2 names together, but Ben Champagne over here in Saginaw, and All three of
I
them.
don't know if I've heard of Ben.
But he's a big guy over in the Saginaw art scene.
Okay.
He does stuff in Grand Rapids and Detroit. He was involved, I believe, a decent amount in the whole Audio Tree
Okay.
organization when they were going hard before they turned into Kickstand. But all of them for different reasons, and just all of them involved me in such an important way. And going forward, all three of those people are someone I want to stick to closely. No matter
Facts.
no matter their relation to each other, no matter who they are, just because like they have treated me so well and have given me so many wonderful opportunities just as a photographer to grow, see shows, get involved in things that like I owe the world to them. And especially to Troy, because he's the one who, after getting first involved in this, really took me under his wing and kind of kept me going.
Yeah, I gotta say they're kind of the same, man. Kind of getting started with like these music shows. Obviously, it was shows that Troy was hosting at the Empire Room, which is now like not even fucking existent. It's called like it's like a dispensary now, the High Haven fucking dispensary.
Heard about it, yeah.
Yeah, but they used to be the Empire House, and I remember they'd have like they call it the Empire Strikes Back. Like events and shit where, I don't know, it was just chill, like a little chill place to go. And I remember just like going there, and Troy would let me fucking set up for free. Like, hey, you can fucking bring a 99 Jersey Plug booth to set up. And then it got to the point where I'm going, not making a goddamn thing. And I'm like, well, Troy, will you fucking watch my booth? Keep an eye on it. I'm gonna fucking get some visuals. I'm not making no fucking money anyway. No one's gonna fucking come shop. If they do, I'm in the front. Come tell them, come fucking come find me.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like, I don't think you're gonna get any fucking people want to shop. People are here for music. So it just kind of became that. I'm going to these shows, going to the Crown, fucking different venues, and I remember just like all the time. My wife was like real hesitant. Like, oh, you're going again. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking kind of how you were saying, like every single performance I'm fucking covering it, because that's every artist I'm gonna fucking tap in with. Everyone's gonna know who the fuck I am, because I'm fucking covering their visuals.
Yeah.
So it just kind of got to that point where I'm like, hey, I'm meeting new people every single time. I'm going to these shows, and they're fucking, hey, feeling good's here. So it was just like, damn, I've only gone to a couple fucking shows. You guys are already recognizing. Hey, say less. So then just kind of, I was kind of like building up on that momentum, and yeah, it's just Troy was like a huge foundation on just like allowing me to vend, but also capture the moments. And
well, dude, he's such. The thing I admire about him as a person is that he's just so good at like fusing groups together and like putting people together all for one common goal.
Yeah.
And through excellency and through his organization and kind of like putting everything together, I mean, he's brought together just a stellar group of individuals that like every single person I have love for. And recently I haven't been around so much just because I've been having to kind of grow and explore some different opportunities, but like any time that like I am involved with the excellency stuff, it's always just 100% one of the best times I'll have.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Shout out you, Troy, everything you built, excellency, the team, the support you give to artists. I can't say enough good shit about you, man. I've gotten, referrals from fucking, people that have been on your show to come on to our shows. What I'm saying? You've reached out to me to, to have me be a part of, the team, the TikTok and the videos. And yeah, it's just overall, man, can't say enough about you. Keep killing it. July 29th and 30th, we turning the fuck up for Project Zorro. Just know that. But
yeah, man. I owe a lot to Troy, a lot to Ben for bringing me on and starting me on this entire thing, and then to CJ for allowing me to grow where I really, really, really need to grow as an artist, and get into the spot where I need to be to where I can have these experiences that are so hard to me.
yeah.
All three great people. All three, no matter of how close I am to them as people, I hold them very close to my heart.
Facts. Hell yeah. That's good, man. That's good. You can definitely tell, you try to value, the relationships and, keeping them people around.
That's one of the things about photography, too, and some photographers that I just never fucking got. Like, the people who, like, are there to shoot the shows and get the attention and all that stuff, but don't care about the people that they're working with?
Right.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
Like, the most important part about all of
Is
this
the people.
Is the people. Like, to be a photographer, and especially a concert photographer, there is one thing that you have to have that you don't realize until you've been doing it for a while. And that's people skills. If you don't have people skills, you don't know how to communicate, you don't know, like, you know, what to do and how to read between the lines. You don't understand it all.
Right.
You can be as good as you want as art, but no one cares if you're a shitty person.
Facts. Yeah, we just talked about this shit this morning with Rock Out Ali. You know, it's just like arrogant artists kind of get forgotten about quick, you know, to like, well, maybe not to everyone, but like as a platform, like I'm not very interested in, you know, like supporting an arrogant artist. You know, it's like I'm more interested in, you know, hey, you're fire. I'm gonna share your music. But I'm probably not gonna have you on my shows. Probably not gonna ask you to come over to the crib and, you know, work. It's, you know, it's probably gonna be a very like very distant relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Wish you the best, but at the same time, it's like, hey, but if you were that, you know, genuine dude, now it's like, hey, I gotta get you on shows, I gotta fucking get you on features, I gotta fucking, you know, get you, you know, exposed. You know,
Yeah.
I want to do as much as I can because, you know, the good people, they deserve to win. You know, it's the fucking dickheads who gotta work a little extra hard and realize, like, hey, these, like you said, these people are fucking important. Make sure you treat everyone fucking, you know, as superstars.
That's always been something that's super important to me, too, as an artist, being, you know, in this scene and kind of like understanding different scenes and stuff, is that the most important part of any of this is the community aspect. I think I spoke about it a little bit earlier, but without the people, you don't have the shows.
Facts.
Without the enjoyment of the people, you don't have people returning.
Right.
So to be able to survive at all in the industry, like, you have to be down to earth. You have to know your shit, and you have to be patient and respectful. You know, your idea of like what you have on art or with shows or any of this, it doesn't matter if you're not a decent human. Truly, because you're not going to have the retention that the fucking basement that's run by the coolest people on earth will have.
Right.
You know, the small little basement DIY show. You could have the biggest venue in town, but the people running the DIY show that are decent humans are still going to have more attention and more longevity in those people's minds.
Yeah. They can't wait to fucking go back. They can't wait to fucking see him in public.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah.
That was one thing. I mentioned his name earlier, Bray Image, but my friend Brady, I was originally turned on to his stuff because of some work that he had done for a band that I was following, a band that I had shot down in Detroit.
I love a good female artist. I love a good female singer.
Oh, dude, they're vocalists.
Not only are able to listen to the ears, it's just like they're beautiful to look at. You know, so it's like a fucking angel.
She's a good person. She's very down to earth. But my friend Brady had taken photos for them, and I saw that appear on their page, and I was like, "Yo, who's this person? Like, who's this guy? These are some awesome photos." And I ended up looking into more of what he did, and started to realize that not only was he a photographer for bands, he ran his own house band. And he did shit out of his basement, replacing the crane that's called the Treehouse. And I started learning more and more about his shows, and I eventually went when I went there with my girlfriend one time, and dude, like, the dude ran the venue perfectly. All the acts were so tight, but more importantly, like, he was out there taking photos, he was out there interacting with the people, and he was so down to earth and just so human.
Right.
And like meeting that, you know, and starting to understand.
And that was at his house?
Yeah, it was just in his basement. And starting to understand that and starting to really connect to him, I realized, like, hey, this dude's art is really cool, but it's like, it's the person that he is that really, like, attracts me at the end of the day. Like, I will support his art to the end of the day, but him being down to earth and him just being a decent human being is really, like...
You're going to support him whether he's a plumber or an electrician or regardless.
It makes me want to support him longer. It makes him stay his art more fresh in my mind because of the person that he is.
Yeah.
I think separating, like, art from people is very difficult, because if you know the person is shitty, like, and you listen to the songs, you can still be like, yo, this is a fire ass song, but
yeah,
who's the person that made it?
Facts. It's giving y'all some fucking wise words to fucking listen to. If you don't take anything away from what he said, just take this. Don't be a fucking asshole. Don't be a shithead and fucking be kind. You know, it's pretty fucking simple, honestly. Honestly, another thing that's simple is going to follow your other page. What is it? Feedback Distortion. Talk about that?
You know about this shit?
Yeah, when followed it. What is that about?
So I'm not going to share too many details publicly, because I don't know how many people are going to look at this and how many aren't.
Yeah.
But
we hope a fucking lot.
It's a decently big project that I have in the works with a good couple of friends of mine.
Okay.
One of them being Brady, and then AKA Spenny Hool, he's on it. David's on it. A handful of other people.
Sounds like some legends. Okay.
And then I have people involved with it that are like longtime friends with me that I've grown up with, and the crowd I had surrounded it with and like had involved everyone with. I chose each person to be involved in this based on the fact that they inspired me at some point in my life. As an artist, just as a person, as a general human being. Like, these people inspired me to do better and be better based on their work or their actions as a person. And so I gathered us all into a group for a big art project that I'm hopefully planning to release sometime early next year.
Okay.
But it's...
So it's in the motherfucking works. It's under construction right now, for real.
We have a promo shoot that I actually haven't discussed this with everyone else, so let them hear it from this. I have some promo work that we're going to do for it, hopefully put out by like November-ish, October-ish, and then we have a lot of things coming together that's all going to be formulated around December, and hopefully with like the release time planned for about March to April. But it's the idea that I have for it is nothing new.
Okay.
It's been done before by a lot of different artists, but I'm hoping it hasn't really been done here, and it hasn't been done in the way that I want to do it. So I'm hoping by us giving it our best attempt for this giant project, we can sort of start to, obviously put our work into a different format. It is surrounding concert photography.
Okay.
In general, and that whole idea. We can put our work into a different format, and also we can use it to inspire other people the same way that we were inspired by others.
So is it like a giant like Google Drive of like the team's work?
It's like that in physical form.
Okay.
Yeah, I suppose it doesn't matter. We're making a zine.
What's a zine?
Art zine. So it's going to be a magazine-style art book.
Okay.
That we're going to format into a certain amount of pages, and I have people working on it as photographers and other artists contributing to it. Or we're going to put all of our best work and the work that we care about the most into something that's physical format and can be held in your own two hands. And that was something that was always a dream of mine, because doing journalism for so many years, the one thing I appreciated most is that, like, we did so much work, but especially in high school when I was working with journalism, like, what we made every month was a physical format item. It was a paper that you could hold in your own two hands, look through, you could see the stories that you wrote, the photos that you took,
right,
the design that you made, and be proud of that. And honestly, I miss that.
A monthly newsletter type thing.
Yeah. I miss that a lot. And
that sounds amazing.
That was one thing. I was bouncing it back and forth with my buddy Noah, who's involved on the project, and I'm like, dude, I miss that feeling so much. And he's like, dude, me too. And we started brainstorming these ideas and kind of going back and forth as to, like, make something out of it. And we finally were both like, dude, what if we, like, did another edition of a magazine or a paper that, like, we created? And I took that idea from him to one of my long-term all-time best friends, Lance, and me and him have been wanting to do like something physical like that, or make an album or do some shit just to express creativity. And I was like, yo, like, let's make a zine, like, let's put our art somewhere and like have fun with it. And it conglomerated through all these people that I've met in the past year and a half, and I gathered them up just like 2 months ago, and I'm like, what if we all just chipped in on this and did this just to say that we could do it? Like, if it turns into something big, awesome. If it fizzles out and dies, at least we tried it.
Right.
So Feedback Distortion is hopefully going to be, this physical formation of all of our work so far as artists, and like where it's led us up to.
Is the goal to almost have like a monthly release zine from everyone?
Honestly,
or is it maybe like a quarter or something like that?
The only plan that we have right now is to make one zine.
Okay.
Whatever happens afterwards happens.
Fuck, you got me excited, man. I feel like I want to fucking. So like I've been having a lot of people telling me about, hey, Feeling Good Podcast needs a fucking needs a magazine,
like a newsletter, or at least something.
Yeah, with all the people that I cover, or all the people that like I might meet, or some of the things I might share, and it's like, it's got my fucking brain working. I'm fucking thinking about it. So, yeah, maybe we can collab and we can fucking have you be like a part of the magazine.
I'd be down, dude. Yeah, I don't know what next year is gonna hold, because Feedback Distortion is starting off as something physical format.
Yeah.
It's starting off as that, and if we decide to ditch the whole alias and we decide that we don't want it anymore after this season, then so be it. But I have a project that I have a separate project that I've been working on for almost 5 years. Behind the scenes, very close knit, where I have been kind of putting together this film, if you will. Something long format, something that I'm truly excited about, detailing my journey as a human being, growing up and going from young adult, or from being a teenager to young adult. And I'm hoping that I can eventually release that under the Feedback Distortion name. I think my eventual goal with it is just to turn it into something where like all of the people that are involved with it can just like submit their own stuff and like put their work out there and be tied to everyone else, while still remaining an independent artist.
Like a Feedback Distortion content piece from Brady or from someone else.
Yeah, and here's the thing about it too. The title itself comes from this idea. Like, what are you into? Like rock at all?
Yeah.
Are you into shoegaze?
I don't know who that is.
Shoegaze is a genre of rock that is detailed by heavy like effect pedals. And
maybe if I heard something or like a band that was similar or something like that. Yeah, but
heavy distortion. I mean, heavy. They'll make a guitar sound like a fucking airplane engine.
Oh shit.
Kind of shit. I mean, it's crazy. And a term that I picked up that's not exclusive to that genre, but is quite relevant in that genre, is the idea of like guitar feedback. So putting your guitar directly up into an amp, playing a couple of strings, playing a couple of chords, and just letting that resonate going through the pickups on your guitar into the amp, and just letting it play back and forth until a sound goes from just you plucking a string into the sound of like a building crashing.
Right.
It eventually goes from feedback and creates something called feedback distortion, which is feedback happening so heavily that it's distorting the sound constantly and constantly changing it, constantly moving it. There was this one band called My Bloody Valentine.
Oh, fucking legend.
Shoegaze.
Yeah. That's the style that they're.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where after their concerts in the 90s, they would have this like 30-minute, 2-hour-long section where they would put their guitars up to the amp and they would just allow the sound to resonate so much until it grew into this giant swirl of sound that would like give people almost the same feeling of like if you were with nothing happening around you in a sensory deprivation tank. People would like start hallucinating because it was such a loud sound for so long that they would have this out of body experience.
What the fuck? And that's common at like rock shows.
Yeah, it totally can be, especially in that genre. I mean, it gets fucking loud, And
I'm not a mosher. I don't even fucking like. I've gone to shows where like it's a hip hop event, but like this dude Big Bert, he's got this song called Violence, and like it just fucking gets violent.
It
like,
rips.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Like we were at the Parts and Labor bar in Melvindale, and like I shit you not, dude, it was motherfuckers pushing each other against the wall. Dude falls on the fucking ground, gets a bottle, bow, hits some fucking dude, knocks his teeth out. Like all types of crazy shit, and like I got it all on camera, and it was just like what the fuck. And it was just normal. Dude just fucking walks out, teeth out of his mouth, just walks out nonchalantly, and I'm just like, what the fuck did I just witness?
Yeah, man. I mean, the stuff that happens at those kinds of shows are crazy, especially like hardcore shows.
Yeah.
People get fucked up. But No, the whole idea of feedback distortion, I like that so much, and like the idea that you can take one sound from absolutely nothing and just like a small idea and turn it into this big idea and something that's like so huge and loud sounding, or in a visual case, taking a photo that we took and turning it into a big idea like a scene.
Right.
So the whole idea of feedback distortion is just the constant culmination of ideas, and like the way that I'm planning this scene is going to be like it's everyone contributing, you know, and it's everyone contributing in the way that they think they deserve. So it's turning from the small idea I had into something that's gonna hopefully.
Oh, I'm excited. I'm
very
excited.
real and very big.
I'm excited to share and promote it and fucking help fucking help any way I can to bring that shit to life, because I see the vision. I see it.
Yeah.
It's definitely it's almost reminds me of like a, you know, like you're creating like a hub, you know, like I don't want to even say like a magazine, but you're almost like creating the platform like a magazine would. You know, like where, yeah, they can get the shit physically, or they can get it, you know.
Yeah. I don't know what it's going to turn into. I don't know where it's going to go. I'm not going to pretend like I know.
Yeah.
But
to the fucking future. That's all
well,
I
yeah,
know,
to
baby.
The future.
To the fucking future, boys.
It turns into whatever it turns into, and
yeah,
we'll be happy with it.
Facts.
So
yeah, if you guys go check out the page, yeah, you got it in your bio, so
yeah.
Go check it out and follow them, motherfucker. Big things to come. Obviously, big things to come. I want to talk about some things that have been happening in the industry lately. You know, some you've probably heard. I'll talk about the first one, the most recent, the Island Boys. You heard of these motherfuckers?
Island Boys.
Yeah, these motherfuckers were kissing, dude.
I saw a clip of that, and I was like...
It kind of made me want to... I was like, what the fuck?
Are they actually brothers?
I thought it was fake.
Are they actually brothers?
Yeah.
Ohana means friendly.
Yes. I don't know, man. That shit definitely was like... the state of Florida, they need to, like... make
are they from Florida?
Yeah.
I thought they were from Hawaii.
No.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah, it's not good.
No, dude, I saw that clip, and I was like, all right, cool, and I closed Twitter for the day. I was done.
Oh, you've seen that Twitter? Like, that's probably like the first place it got pushed to.
That was the last place I wanted to see it too.
Yeah, I didn't want to see it. I was scrolling, and I'm watching, and it's like, they kiss, and then bam, this fucking like a recap or like a review. This dude, what's his name? Bill McDonald or Tom McDonald? He's an artist. He's kind of got like, I don't know, he did like this review, and he's talking, he's like, what the fuck, Island Boys? What island are these from? They fucking, you know, from that island where fucking Jeffrey Epstein was fucking taking kids to? Or this is not an island where you want to be? And he's telling them like, Florida needs to fucking abandon these guys' Wi-Fi permanently. Don't let them fucking post anything. You know, like, shut that shit down.
Are you a Tom McDonald fan?
I don't listen to him enough to be a fan.
Okay.
I think he makes good music, but I don't. It's not music for me. You know.
Yeah.
But I definitely think he makes good music.
Yeah. Well, I'm a firm believer that like most music isn't inherently bad. It's just not for me.
Yeah.
But I don't know, something about Tom McDonald and like his political affiliation and how he grinds him into his music.
Yeah.
So heavily always made me really question like listening to him and like this whole idea. Like the only people I know that like listen to him religiously are like that's one of those groups and one of those people that like your coworkers listen to. You know what I mean? Like you don't listen to, but you go to work and it's like, hey, that other person that I work with, like he's a Tom McDonald.
Tom McDonald fan right there.
Tom McDonald, NF.
And that's from fucking
Gladwin.
Freeland. Is he from Gladwin?
Yeah, I think Gladwin.
I thought he was from Freeland.
He might be from Freeland. I don't know.
Yeah.
Even Greta Van Fleet to a certain extent. I feel like, even though I don't listen to it, like I can pinpoint a coworker who listens to it.
Yeah.
It's one of those like interesting circumstances.
Yeah, Tom McDonald is not on my playlist. I'll be honest. I think he's just interesting to look at.
He is very interesting. He's very interestingly looking at. For sure.
It's just like he looks interesting.
It's his facial structure.
Yeah.
It 100% is. It's his nose. Every time I look at that, I'm like, that's too big.
Maybe I don't pay attention. I just noticed like whether it's the cornrows and the tats on his face or
The cornrows are a little much.
it just kind of he's just got like a unique, interesting, like I don't know if it's like he's interesting enough where like I want to dive into his music, but it's like it's interesting enough where you're like, wow, if he's doing a video, I kind of want to see what the fuck he's talking about, or I kind of want to watch the first 30 seconds.
There's this one rapper that I followed for a second. That like his whole thing is like he has like braids and all that kind of stuff, man, that go down. But he like sticks nails through his braids.
Dude, what's his name?
I don't remember his
I know
name.
you're talking about. He has they're like screws.
Yeah,
They're either not-
he
maybe
was
they are
on
nails.
he was on a Tyler the Creator album, I know, and
I know
then
you're
he has
talking
some like
about.
pretty impressive like solo work too. Fuck no, those are the kind of artists that when I look at their physical appearance, I'm like, I want to check out their work.
Yeah.
Like I want to look more.
You're terrified of them in like a one-on-one space in an alley, but you're willing to check them out.
The only reason I checked out Riff Raff was because of his teeth.
Riff Raff is just goddamn. He's not good. It's just he's another one of the. He's just interesting, you know. Where
Yeah.
like you're like, what the fuck? These glasses are cool, you know. Like you got the look down, you got the, but goddamn, you know, it's a little too much for me. You know, my taste, I can't dive into it.
Yeah.
But I can respect it. I can respect that, you know, like he's making a way for himself. He's making a lane. You know, he's definitely and he helps others as well. You know, he's definitely you know, I feel like he's looking out and using his platform to help others. You know.
Oh, completely. Well, I guess I'm not too caught up on like my Riff Raff lore
Yeah.
to like understand that. But like I've heard that he's a very generous artist
Yeah.
in terms of like supporting his community.
Yeah. Yeah. Where's he from? He's from Florida too. Isn't he?
Yeah. The one with the nails in his hair, Tizo Touchdown.
Tizo.
That's what it is.
Yes. Yeah, that dude's scary. Like I said, that like I just imagine how heavy all those fucking nails are. Like a box of nails. He's probably got 2-3 boxes of nails.
Dude,
in
that's
his-
gotta suck to go around on stage while you're like flailing around. And
Yeah,
like,
just-
doing shit.
feel like your
fucking
shit's gonna
weighing
rip
your head down.
off.
Yeah, I'm sure it looks awesome in photos.
Yeah.
A couple artists I felt have taken some sick photos with that shit in his hair, but like performing in that,
All right.
that's not gonna be.
No. Definitely can't be fun. Just the weight. You know, like you talked about just having long hair and kind of have it on your neck.
That's enough. That was enough for me.
Right.
Put metal in that.
Right. Like I feel like a real box of nails. He's probably got 2-3 boxes of nails in his head.
Oh yeah,
You know, so at least like 10-15 pounds.
that's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. Power, more power to him for doing that.
Right. Neck strength is on fucking 10. He's probably just got tons of neck strength. Yeah, neck strength's important. It's very important, especially if you're a female. You married? You got a lady?
I have a girlfriend.
Nice. So you can attest to neck strength. It's important. You know when you know. No, but diving into the next fucking main industry guy. You a basketball fan?
I've tried to get in more. I never have, but I've never been like a sports guy. But I've had to lately pick one sport to be like I probably should get into this to get in touch with the rest of the world.
Yeah.
And like I've been trying to get into basketball. I've watched a lot of like reruns of like games from like Bulls era, like '90s.
Yeah.
And
Back when basketball was like.
Yeah, like just looking into like that vintage era and just like understanding the culture that has always been interesting. I know it's reruns. I know the outcome of the game, but like it's still cool to see history being made.
Yeah. We talk about it all the time. Is like the Jordan LeBron debate. You know, like everyone has like all these negative things to say about Jordan or negative things to say about LeBron. And it's just like it's such an interesting debate. You know, I feel like it's going to be one that we talk about forever. You know, because of
Oh yeah.
how long LeBron has been great.
Well, until someone else steps up to the plate and gets in the mix with that.
Yeah.
Like, there's never going to be another Jordan. There's never going to be another LeBron. But
I mean, even Kobe. Kobe gets his name tossed in the conversation, but
rest in peace.
yeah. But I don't even think people consider Kobe the GOAT. I mean, I'm sure people do. I'm sure there are people. But when the best basketball player of all time, it's like a lot of people were doing Jordan versus Bron, Who you got? There's no right or wrong answers.
I think they're good for
Unless
different
you said
reasons.
like fucking Latrell Sprewell or some shit, it was the best.
I think they're good for different reasons.
Yeah.
I think they both have their strengths in their
Yeah.
own ways to where like it makes them both equally as entertaining to watch.
Okay.
Because it's interesting because basketball, as much as it is like a team sport, it's turned into a superstar sport.
Yeah.
Like you watch it to see certain players, don't mind.
Yeah.
Like you have your team that you love, but there's always that one. It's what hockey's turning into now too.
Hockey is so goddamn boring. I cannot
What?
watch. I can't watch hockey unless there's fights. Like it to me is so boring, especially if I'm not watching the Red Wings. God, it's like torture. You know, like I need to watch like a Sidney Crosby. I need to see like some type of big excitement, or like it's so boring to me.
I'll be honest, I fuck with hockey.
Yeah.
Hockey was the one sport that I've like always had the most interest in, but I never liked the Red Wings.
Yeah.
I was always more like Maple Leafs or fucking not the Capitals. What is it? Rangers.
Rangers. Okay.
I fuck with the Rangers pretty heavily.
Yeah, I think we got a Rangers and a Capitals jersey, or and a Maple Leafs jersey.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we had his name's Cuts the Artist with a Z.
Mm-hmm.
Cuts, and he came from Canada and literally like had never been to America besides like when he was like real little. Came for a show and we got him on an interview, got him a music video, and it was just so crazy because like we used like a Toronto Maple Leafs jersey in like the background of his video and shit, and it was just cool to see like because he was a big fucking hockey fan as well. You know, like I think everybody in hockey or everybody in Canada plays hockey, so
Yeah.
so just like to see like he had that connection and it was cool. It was
Yeah.
cool.
No, but like in terms of basketball and shit, man. Like, I've been trying to get into it more. I'm not nearly as caught up in it to have like an intelligent conversation, but I can be like, yeah, I fuck with the Lakers, you know.
The good things to know about basketball right now. Ja Morant, an incredible basketball player, can't stay out of trouble. You know, he's got you know, I think he flashed a gun in the club twice. So like he's under like huge fucking like pressure right now and scrutiny.
Yeah, that's bad.
And then we got Zion Williamson. You ever heard of him?
Zion Williamson.
He was like a freakish, like crazy athlete coming out of high school. Everyone compared him to LeBron. And then he was so overweight that like he started missing time and missing games, and they were you know talking about he's not fucking gonna fucking play much longer. Kid's gonna be working at Burger King, fucking eating fucking onion rings sooner or later. And it was just like everyone knew it was like this dude's gonna be overweight and eat himself out of the fucking league. And he was just so talented that when he signed the fucking a contract, the Pelicans made it mandatory in his contract that he had to stay under 295 pounds. Isn't that crazy? Like, you have to stay under this, otherwise your contract is voided. You know, like...
That's wild.
Can you imagine that shit? Like, damn. Man loves Wingstop and just has to just cut him the fuck off. But...
I fuck with Wingstop, though. I
same.
get it.
I love Wingstop. But no, the thing about Zion right now is he's under a lot of scrutiny as well. Fucking, like, NBA, when you talk about NBA right now, they're either talking about Ja, they're talking about Zion, or they're talking about, you know, some other shit. But Zion, I guess, like, he got this, like, crazy, like, Mariah Mills model. Something about, he's, like, was supposed to give her money, $65,000, some shit, and to pay her off, and now she's, like, saying he beats her, and now she's saying, like, all this and that, so it's, like, under big scrutiny, like, she's tagging the Pelicans, she's tagging the NBA, like, saying all of this and that, like, pretty much raising awareness, you know, like, that he's, like, you know, potentially fucking, you know, domestic violence and all that shit, so it's crazy. And then you got fucking Adam 22. You know what's going on with Adam 22.
Oh, fuck No Jumper.
You know what's
I used to
going on.
watch so much No Jumper. I don't know what's going on with him now.
So he runs this podcast, right? No Jumper.
Yeah.
And he does this additional podcast with his wife called, like, the Plug Talk. And the Plug Talk is basically, like, it'll be him and his wife, and they'll interview, like, females, and then they'll fuck them. It's crazy, yeah. It's crazy. So, like, they've been doing this shit for a grip. You know, Plug Talk with, you know, some random porn star, some random bitch that wants to fuck them, whatever the case. Well, like, Adam and Lena, that's her name, is, like, Lena the Plug. They've been married, you know, like, consensual, you know, like... Yeah. But they've been kind of, you know, doing their own thing, and all of a sudden, now she's gonna fuck another dude. So, like, she has this dude Jason Love, like the biggest dick in the industry. Like, she wants to fucking do a scene with him.
Mm-hmm.
So now, like, Adam, you know, like and what's crazy, they did the scene, and then Adam had an interview with her right afterwards. So they're talking about it, like, how did you fucking feel going into it? And she's like, hey, you know, like, I fucking was nervous, you know, like, my pussy was fucking not the same for 4 days, you know. And it's just like, and Adam is just like loving it. He's just, you know, eating the shit up, you know, just using it for all content and like exploiting, and it's just crazy, you know, like, and everyone's calling him like a cuck, and everyone's calling him like this and that, and it's just to see it, and how, like, I guess how open he is about it. It's fucking wild, you know, because it's like you've never had nobody, like, it's like almost like you're with your wife, you know, you're exclusive, you're only fucking other women, you know, then bam, she fucks a, you know, another dude, and now all of a sudden he is just loving it, you know. He did, you know, Aiden Ross. He's like another YouTuber.
Somewhat familiar.
Yeah, so they're on fucking FaceTime with him, and Aiden goes, "Hey, I'm next, right?" You know, like, and Adam goes, "You can fuck her doggy style while she gives me head," and it's just like, bro, you're just out here just fucking, like, it happened one time, now you're about to slut her out, like, what the fuck's going on? It's just wild to me. I've never seen nothing like that shit. You know, obviously, like, swinging and shit is a thing, but to see, like, I don't know, it's like, I imagine myself, like, I'm a married man, I'm selfish, you know, like, I want to have sex with other women, with my wife, but I would never let her add a dude, you know. It's just like, I'm a hypocritical, selfish fuck, you know, and I feel like a lot of men are, you know, but to see, like, he's so open with it, God, it's just so shocking,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Like, what do you think about it?
Well, I think I should start off with this standpoint. And I've made this somewhat publicly known in terms of, like, posting shit about it on my Instagram profile. But personally, I'm very anti-pornography.
Yeah.
So I think I should probably start off with that before stating my opinion on it. I don't like pornography as an industry. I don't have a problem with sex workers.
Yeah.
I think, you know, in terms of, like, the people that are prostitutes, man, most of the time they don't want to be doing that. They're just stuck in a very horrible situation where they feel like that's all they have to resort to.
Oh, yeah.
And it really is a damn shame to see, because, like, these people are capable of so much more, and they are worth so much more than that. But, you know, they're stuck in that, and I'm not gonna, like, throw my fist or throw my opinion at them and be like, "Fuck you guys!"
Right.
Like, they are just doing what they can do to get by.
It's really sad in Vegas. Like, I think
yeah.
I seen hookers more times than I seen cars. Like, I seen more hookers than cars.
Yeah.
Like, it was so crazy. And, like, what's even crazier is, like, everywhere you go, they pass out little business cards that say $50 off. So it's like all these different women, $50 off coupons, different numbers, all types of shit. And it's just like, I remember, like, they're just free coupons. So I'm just like, hey, who needs $50 off their next hooker? You know, and I'm kind of just shouting it out. I had people wanting to buy these coupons, like, hey, how much?
Oh, that's terrible.
And I'm like, $5 saves you 50 off, you know, and I ended up trading a $5 coupon that I got for free for a $3 water. It was that was the only time I got to exchange it for something good, but otherwise I just handed them out and passed them out and told people, hey, if you're getting a hooker tonight, save $50, my friend.
You're $50.
Yeah.
Well, you know, and the people are stuck in those positions, and, like, you know, maybe some people are stuck in them so long that that's all they know.
Facts.
Like, I'm not going to pretend, like, to know, like, other people's situations. So to be like, hey, you know, maybe they legitimately enjoy this, or maybe they don't. I'm not one to know exactly, but
you know, you know to some extent, but
it's a very touchy culture, and it's something that, like, it's hard to navigate. My real problem with you know, that whole, like, industry is on a different side of it, and that's the pornography industry.
Yeah. Like
know,
the adult
films, yeah, all that stuff. Just because I know people that personally, to me, that have, like, suffered pornography addiction.
Yeah.
And have
It's
gone,
a motherfucker, dude.
It is, and it'll fuck your life up.
Yeah.
And especially, like, these young men and women, who are, you know, engaging themselves with it. They engage with it, and, like, inherently watching those kinds of videos isn't bad. but not knowing the risks of like what that can do to your mental state.
Oh, yeah,
especially
facts.
when you're like fucking 12 years old. Watching
Yeah, you're a
that shit.
12-year-old watching MILF porn, and now you need a 34-year-old to fucking get satisfied.
Like, that shit is terrifying because it's being advertised to these kids younger and younger, and they're not understanding. Yeah, dude, that's so fucking good. You gotta try it.
Strawberry shorts cake. It's popping. It's happening now.
They don't know, man, and that's the thing that scares me. And I've been like very publicly. What do you think?
It's not too shabby. Not too shabby. I think it'd be really good on ice.
It would be. It's very good on ice. I don't know.
It almost first tastes like I'm drinking a flat strawberry juice, like a strawberry pop, but then it comes back where it's like, this is alcohol, motherfucker. Here it is.
It's the milk sugar. It really turns it.
It's got a good flavor going in, and you definitely I think if like I said, if it was cold, I think this would be a 10 out of 10. I still get a solid 8 out of 10. I don't even fucking like beers and ales.
That's fair.
Yeah, so this is definitely it's gonna get drinking, but it might not get drinking all at once.
That's fair.
It'll definitely get drinking though.
No, yeah. When it comes to it, I think being wary about the dangers of that and like what it can do to your mental and physical health if you don't pay attention to it.
Yeah.
And just how much it can drain your life force as a human. Being addicted to that and being rolled in it. Like there's people that can't go a day without waking like fucking 6 times.
Oh, facts. I think when I was a single guy, I did it all the time.
Like,
when I was bored, oh shit, whack one out.
Well, like think about that over time too, and just how much that fucking drains you as a human.
Right.
Like you don't feel real talking to other people's social situations. It hurts. So like that's one thing. I guess with the Adam 22, maybe I'm the wrong person to ask about that just because of my real view on it. I think it's a double standard. I guess with the Adam 22.
Yeah. It's definitely double. Like I think I kind of highlighted on it as well. Like I would have other women in my bedroom with my wife, but I would never allow my wife to add another man. So I feel like that's hypocritical in a sense.
I mean, people are allowed to do what they want to do and be any way that they want to be, but if you're going to do it both fucking ways.
Yeah.
Don't be unfair to the other partner.
Yeah.
But no, yeah,
and it's really all about that understanding too. Because if say my wife was like, "Hey, I want another dude. You fucked 17 women in our life." All right, that might have to be something that you find with another dude. It's like I don't know. I feel like I definitely see what you're saying. Like, give her the fucking penis if you're fucking all these other women. But then my selfish brain says, well, she knows that I don't want any penis, so here we are.
I don't support that industry. I don't do any of that. But when it comes down to it, you can't be fair.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. Though. I don't have an expert opinion.
Hey, I respect your opinion.
So
I respect it. I got involved in the sex industry mainly off of money. It's kind of was one of those things where my wife and I are already having sex, so what's putting up a tripod and recording it?
Are you involved in it?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I was unaware.
Yeah, yep. We don't obviously advertise it. It's we discreetly do it. At first when I started making it, I was fucking, you get a fucking playlist, and I'm like just fucking sharing it like a fucking wildfire. And then it got to the point where I'm like, oh shit, we got our fucking dad fucking checking this shit out. Like we got fucking our stepdad fucking on Pornhub, and we gotta limit this shit. Let's and so they make cool things like geo blocking. You could literally block Michigan, you could block Iowa, whatever states you want to block that you might have family or whatever. So it's like, if you want to keep it where it's 100% random people, you can do that. You can block countries, you do everything. And yeah, I don't know. I definitely hear, I definitely take into what you say in consideration, because you watch some videos, like I think Netflix has like some, just like some women in like the industry, and it's just like, it's such a bad look on like some of the highlights of it, because it's not all like that, like not every woman is sucking dick for, to feed her kids, or, sucking dick for crack, whatever. But there are people who are like, hey, I got some nice tits, I can make fucking money on this, and it's like, I feel like they almost they almost prey on the vulnerability of men. You know, like, because you got a single man that ain't getting no coochie. He's willing to pay $10 for an OnlyFans. He's willing to pay, instead of going to Pornhub and looking for that category, he's now fucking paying $10 to see some random with it's crazy. It's crazy the tiers and categories of the involvedness of it. But
well, I think especially out of the I don't know, Pornhub and like porn websites is the thing that always like really scares me, just especially how easily they prey on people. But the one thing I've always thought was really interesting is like how much fucking money you can make off OnlyFans.
Sheesh. It's crazy.
Like it's otherworldly how some people can like buy a new house for their parents off that shit.
I paid for my bathroom. It was like a $13,000 renovation, and Pornhub paid for all of it. Yeah, it was in Pornhub. Like, what's crazy is Pornhub, you make pennies on a dollar. On OnlyFans, fuck, you're making dollars. You're making some real dollars. There's some people that take a butthole picture every month, and they'll sell that shit for $5,000, $10,000 for a butthole picture by selling it to 800 people at $25 or 30, whatever, and it's just you realize like, damn, like and it's like, hey, you don't want to have sex, you want to maybe you might have some nice feet, and your girl's like, hey babe, I know we can make $150 by selling your feet pics. You got some nice feet, and she might be 1,000% right. Like, you could. There's, in my opinion, it almost shows the opportunities to make money, and it's everywhere. Like if somebody says, I'm broke, well, how desperate are you to make money? Obviously you don't want to be so desperate where you're fucking selling your coochie for $40, but there's ways for you to be in your home, be discreet, be public, be private about it, be with random people. You don't gotta be uncomfortable, and you don't have to show your face. You don't have to do nothing, and like, you just be yourself. And there's people that pay their mortgage just by having sex once on on camera with their spouse, and it's blurred out. They don't see their face. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I think the whole idea of it is crazy.
It's madness.
I if people do want to go that route, I support their choice in going that route for sure. Even with my differentiating opinion, people's lives are their own, man.
Yeah.
And I'm not one to dictate it. If you find that you want to make money off it, go for it, man. But I don't know. I guess maybe my intention with all of that is just towards like younger generations.
Yeah.
In particular, and their ease of access to it, and that's the thing that does worry me. But fuck, man, if you're choosing consenting adults and you're doing that, like, that's your own choice.
Oh, facts. And I definitely can see what you're saying. I think I was watching fucking Naughty America before I should have. Like, I think as kids, like, we're exposed to that shit. Like, it's almost natural. Like, where in other countries, it's illegal.
Mm-hmm.
You go to Afghanistan. Like, I was there in 2014, and you couldn't look up anything like that. It was like they literally like blocked that shit on the proxies. Like, it's like no porn, And I remember like we were a bunch of horny soldiers, so like we're not gonna be with our wife for 11 months, and we can't even jerk one out, So we're just like we're all stressing, and then and I remember Sergeant Shorter. This man was he was prepared, It was like it's multiple deployments, so he's like, hey bro, I got a fucking a hard drive full of all the best porn, and it was just like we couldn't all believe it. This man was literally giving his hard drive to like multiple people to get everyone shit, and we didn't all watch every video, but it was just like the principle, like there's people out here that are like so prepared they will not be left without porn, and it's almost goes to show like what an addiction that is, like, what an addiction it is to. Hey, you need to watch porn to rub one out, or you need to, do this. And it's like, it kind of like, it separates that fine line of, hey, this is enjoyment or this is an addiction,
Yeah. And, everything is how you treat it. Like, just because you smoke weed once doesn't mean that you're addicted to it. But,
you start doing that shit every day, buying wax pens, buying vapes, you might have a problem.
Just wait till you get to the dab pen. That's when it's all over.
Yeah.
Fucking sucking it through that shit. Yeah. But no, I think, you know, engagement with anything, the most important thing is just understanding, you know, both sides of it.
Yeah.
And being able to respect both sides with also being able to respect your decision as a human being.
Yeah.
And, like, what you choose to do. Sure.
Yeah, definitely. I can respect that. I can definitely, you know, value your opinion on it. You know, because especially someone who's against it, you know, it's nice to hear that. You know, like you still can, you know, see that it might not be for everyone, especially for you. You know, but there's might be some people who are cool with it.
Well, yeah, and you know, it's all about how you treat it. Really.
Yeah.
And you know, I understand that my opinion isn't going to be shared, honestly, by the mass majority of people. But you know, I respect other people's opinions just as much as mine, and I might not agree with them, but other people are going to do their shit, and is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm not going to act like I'm always right on everything. So.
Yeah, I am not right often. I'm used to being wrong, but it's the time to grow and learn.
Yeah.
It's time to grow and learn for sure. If you had one superpower, Spencer had a fucking big old S for Superman, and you could just be on the town saving anybody or doing anything. What is the one superpower that you would use?
What is the one superpower that I would use? Oh, I don't know. I think that the thing I've always found most interesting, I originally found it as a joke, was the idea that I could shoot. You know how people could like shoot laser beam out of their eyes?
Yeah.
I want a superpower where I can shoot a whole fucking baguette out of my eyes.
A baguette? Like a bagel?
Yeah. And it was like a joke thread or something that you can like shoot fucking bread out of your eyes or some shit. But imagine like with a superpower as that, even with how silly it sounds, how many people you could feed.
Bro.
You could solve world hunger just by shooting fucking bread out of your eyes.
That's deep. You're literally giving the whole world eyes full of bread. It's
Yeah.
dope.
You're like Jesus, man. You're just providing hope to everyone.
Oh man, I don't think Jesus could fucking put bread out of his eyes. I think you might have one upped him.
Hey, you can turn water into wine.
Yeah.
I'm just like a different Jesus.
Yeah.
I can shoot bread.
Yeah, I think I've had some unique answers to that question, and I think your answer by far the most unique, by far. Bread out of his eyes. He's stopping world hunger. That's awesome. That's awesome. It shocked me a little bit where we were going with it. I'm like, okay, is this like a Cyclops kind of thing? Is this a... But then you said end world hunger. I'm like, okay. There's a great fucking purpose to this shit. You are sacrificing all that salt in your eyes for the fucking good of the world.
Listen, my eyes get a little bit dry just so people can eat. I can deal with that.
Not many are willing to make that sacrifice, man.
There exist eye drops.
Your commitment, it doesn't go unnoticed. And it shouldn't go unnoticed to any of you either. So, like I said, go tap in, go check him out. The man's got tons of fucking content. For shows, I guess, pricing wise, to get you to, you know, do shows. What is your price? Is it like a booking fee? What's the best way to kind of get you involved in shows for people?
There are a couple of shows where I've done. I've started off with, like a booking fee or like a down payment on it if it's like a show that like seems to be a little volatile on whether it's going to happen or not. But for the most part, I'm just like, hey, like I'll show up there and I'll shoot your photos, and in exchange for the photos, like I'll give you a certain amount of money in a certain transaction. My prices have kind of gone up and down depending on what time of year it is, what my demand is, everything else. You know, if my demand isn't as high, I'll shoot a little bit lower than I normally do. But
or if you're excited about the event, maybe.
Yeah. Well, there's a number of shows that I shoot just for free too.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't be saying that because I don't want anyone to take advantage of me. But at the same time, like, if there is just a good opportunity and someone's like, listen, you're not going to get paid, but you can shoot this to have this opportunity, I'm most of the time like, yes.
Yeah.
For anyone who's like taking me out to shows or booking me or like wants to do like a promo shoot, usually it's like $80.
Nice.
That accounts for labor, sometimes travel time. So I'm traveling to Grand Rapids, I'm traveling to Detroit, and that's gas money. But my rates kind of shift depending on the location, how much work is going to be put in, in total, like what the total labor cost is, if I'm taking a day off of like my day job. Like,
Right. You're missing out on money that you could be making at the job. Yeah.
So even though I'm loving what I'm doing, I gotta get something to.
It's got to feed the fucking
Yeah.
the dream. It's got to keep feeding it.
I'm still saving up. I'm in the area, but I want to move elsewhere.
Yeah. Where would be like ideal destination?
At least for a decent amount of time to try it.
Okay, yeah, a lot of fucking moves in Detroit, man. I talk about this shit all the time. Is the artist that wants to make it in Michigan has to at some point tap into Michigan, or has to at some point tap into Detroit.
Detroit, or if you can really master it well, Grand Rapids.
Grand Rapids is big too, but I don't think there's as much emotion out there in Grand Rapids as Detroit. Like,
No, I agree. I think Grand Rapids has a wonderful scene, truly. And
I love GR.
the people who come out of there truly are some of the brightest souls that I know. However, Detroit's always been the center of Michigan. It's always
Yeah.
been the hub.
It's a mecca.
Even when you look at the days of like GM, everything down there, like people travel down there to see things, to experience things. Like,
Even to fucking work.
yeah, I mean Detroit's really the whole center. So when I want to move somewhere and I'm thinking about all of that, like I've had people that I'm close with tell me, they live down in Nashville. They're like, bro, you got to move down here.
Damn, yeah.
Like
I
you got to move to Chicago with me or something like that. I'm like, I was talking to one of my buddies a while ago, and he told me a very important piece of advice. My friend Jordan. He told me, he's like, hey, before you go elsewhere, I really think that it's going to be most important and most beneficial to you personally to focus on conquering Detroit before you go elsewhere. Because if you can have your name well known in Detroit, it'll travel with you.
Facts.
If you head straight to Nashville, or you head straight to Chicago, or you go elsewhere in the country right away, you're not going to survive. It's going to fizzle out. Like, they already have their own scene over there. They already have their own guys. But if you can tell everyone in Detroit who you are, the word will carry. There may be other guys in other cities, but if you're already well known in one big city, you can surely translate. And living in Michigan, obviously all my connections are already previously down there. That's where I work the most.
Right.
So I think Detroit's the next logical step for most artists at my point here in Michigan. It's just like, go to where you're still going to be known for who you are, but you're going to have a numerous amount of opportunities as compared to this area or even Grand Rapids to a certain extent.
Yeah, I love Grand Rapids because of like the thrifting community.
Oh, the thrifting community over there is lit.
It's insane.
It's it.
Like, we go to the Calder Plaza often, just like different venues. There's like a handful of homies that like have storefronts now, and it's just a thriving community. Like, I feel like every time I go there for an event, boom. Same with Detroit. Boom. Like, they're ready to spend money. They're ready to support. And it's Nashville. I've heard some good things about Nashville for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I like Nashville for what it is, and I think there's some really, really good opportunities down there for a lot of artists. But with that being, it's Nashville and then Austin, Texas, which are just the music centers of the U.S.
Yeah.
Like, you have shit coming from L.A., you have shit coming from New York, but like, especially for like the indie scene, for the rock scene, and everything else, like, there's always a tie to Nashville. There's always a tie to Austin, even if there isn't always a tie to New York. So that, that's cool, and it seems like there'd be a lot more opportunities there. That also offers a huge problem. Everyone else has the same idea.
Right.
So trying to go down into those towns, competing as an up-and-coming musician, competing as an up-and-coming photographer, and if you're not already the best of the best, good luck.
Right.
Because you either are going to somehow swim or completely sink on your ass.
Yeah, don't go to these places looking to perfect your craft. Make sure you're going to showcase your craft for sure.
Completely. I
Yeah.
completely agree. If you go to Nashville and you already got the following, you're going to get the following down.
Right.
If you don't,
There's
it's 50-50.
Fuck, I can't remember his name. He's a big country star. Waylon Hannell. He's from Flint, and he literally fucking has gone to Nashville. He's done like some crazy big shows with like Trace Adkins, fucking some legends.
Yeah.
And he like just like that scenery down there is so crazy. So like, I always say like, man, if you love country, fuck, it's like going to Detroit for a hip hop guy. You know, like you're gonna fucking find your love. You know, like whether it's a beautiful lady in some cowboy boots, or it's a goddamn artist that fucking is blown away. From like a photographer like yours. I gotta ask. Like as you kind of entrench your name, into the hip hop and the communities, do you ever think you'll transition to like doing videos as well?
Yeah, it's something I plan on doing. I've already done some work through record studio down in Detroit that I attach myself quite closely to, and I've done like studio video for people. I've done a music video or two. I kind of planned into all of that, but I really want to at some point transition into doing more footage for hardcore shows.
Yeah.
There's a videographer that I really look up to. His name is Hate Six.
Hate Six?
Yeah. Sonny is his name.
I bet it's just like, before you say why, I'm just thinking right now, just like the amount of just interesting content you probably just come across. Just fuckers just headbanging fucking drums and shit.
Yeah, well, it's shit I've come across and shit I've experienced too.
Yeah.
I've shot a couple of hardcore shows, and every single show that I've shot. I'm scheduled to shoot one this upcoming week too. I was lucky enough to land a spot over at a show happening in Rapids. But every hardcore show that I have been to with a camera, I have gotten almost fucking obliterated with camera in hand.
Damn.
Fuckers are crazy. I was shooting a show for a band called Strange Magic down at Edgemont Printing in Detroit.
Okay.
And there was one part of their set where like people, the pit opened up and it was just fuckers like full on straight hardcore dancing, throwing like knees into each other's noses and shit like that.
Jesus.
Kicking each other. I'm all good, thank you. Throwing their legs up and like slamming their legs as hard as they possibly can against the crowd. It was wild, but I needed to get through the pit to get to another part to shoot because I had already got side stage shots. I got right in front of the stage and it's too dangerous to stay up there, so I gotta go to the back of the pit. I go to the back of the pit. Immediately, I put my camera, right in front of my eyes. I'm looking within the viewfinder. I'm looking out and fucking, about to shoot this like wild crowd shot with the band in the background, just like going hard as the crowd's like running up to the lead singer and trying to like, grab the mic out of his hand. And I fucking look down from my camera for 1 second, and there is a foot swinging like 3 inches over my head, just full on swinging right into the crowd behind.
Damn.
If I would have been positioned slightly up, or I would have like stuck my head up to look out from the camera, like how I wanted to, my head or my camera lens would have gotten taken fucking clean off. People at those shows do not care.
No.
And it's as equally terrifying as it is awesome.
Yeah, it's definitely terrifying. Like when I get in that scene, I'm like, God damn, I want to like knock somebody the fuck out. Like, cause it's just like you'll see some shit and like people are just like, I've seen a video where a dude is just swinging, and he like this fucking girl, and he just fucking cleans the clocks her out. And I was like, holy fucking shit, nobody's even gives a fuck. They just let this bitch just fucking lay on the ground. I'd have fucking lost it.
Yeah.
know?
Well, and the whole rule is like if someone goes down, you pick them up.
Right.
Mosh pit. But there are some moments in those shows where things get tense and people don't realize what's going on around them and they don't really hit that. That's stupid.
Yeah.
Don't do that. But like,
just certain things. Yeah, it's just like good moshing is where you're just pushing around. But I feel like when you're just like throwing fists, it's like, man, you are literally asking to get fucking beat the fuck up.
You're gonna either get beat the fuck up or you're going to beat someone the fuck up.
Yeah.
Either way, it's gonna be bad.
Yeah. It's just crazy.
But that's the kind of scene that I'm really interested in, like that and post-punk. And so,
it's interesting as a motherfucker.
Yeah, it's so incredibly interesting because again, like I stated earlier, like my favorite part about being at a concert is just the fact that you can do whatever you want and be like whatever you want and be yourself to the fullest extent. When you're swinging your body around as hard as you can at a hardcore show, that's so the farthest you can push it. Like you are yourself so much that you are swinging yourself into other people as hard as you can. And that's something that's always interested me, and I want to get more into like documentary work for it with videos, where I like video an entire show and do like highlight reels or whatever.
See the fucking bodies get fucking taken over the crowd into the
Yeah.
ambulance.
Well, the videographer that was talking about Hate 6, he's done that for several years, and he'll shoot like 500, 600 shows a year,
Yeah.
just putting them out one after another, and it's just all these
Hate
different
6.
sets. Yeah,
I'm gonna write this one down.
he's fucking wild.
You got me interested.
His videos are just incredible. He shoots he shot this year for Tied Down in Detroit, which was the big hardcore festival put on by partnership of the Crow Float. And the videos he got from that are incredible. I mean, it is wild to see how crazy these guys go.
So speaking of crazy, has there ever been like a crazy story that sticks out to you as one of like the most crazy ones?
Something that I've experienced or something that's heard?
Yeah, either or. I'm gonna give you a crazy story, so I gotta give you one first.
I think one of the wildest things that I've done, and the story that pops out to me most because it happened so recently to me, is that at Pleasant Underground Fest there were two sets in particular. One being Saturdays at York Place, who are a bunch of very, very wonderful people. And then also a band called Charmer, which is from Marquette, but they're big in the pop punk scene. Or not pop punk, but punk scene.
Charmer.
They're from Marquette, but they are also awesome guys. They've been running around for some years. And during both sets, me and another friend of mine, well, two friends of mine, had the great idea put into our heads by the person who was organizing the photography team to not only crowd surf, and I love crowd surfing, it's fun.
Never done it.
It's mesmerizing.
You've seen crowd surf fails, though, right?
Yeah.
Dude, that shit's scary.
At Pleasant Underground, I got fucking dropped on my head.
Oh my god.
Shit happens though. Whatever. But
This guy's a fucking animal. Just goes with the punches, ready to fucking mosh. Just ready. I love you, dude.
shit happens, man.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is. It's the nature of the show. But
Optimism as they come.
dude, I was fucking crowd surfing during these sets with my camera in. And I was I had turned my flash on and I had adjusted the settings beforehand, so I was ready to go. People were carrying me up. They saw me with my camera in my hand, so they carried me for probably a little longer than they should have. But I was just shooting photo after photo after photo after photo in the air with my fucking camera going like this while people are holding me up. And
Some incredible shots, I bet.
there's a couple that I really, really look fondly upon. One, because I think one of the shots sort of starts to capture. I use this for lack of a better term because I think this makes me sound pompous, but like a historical part of the event. There was this one dude during the Charmer set who ran up on, who crowd surfed onto the stage, and he stayed on for way longer than he should have.
On stage?
Yeah, he was like grabbing the guitarist's like mic and shit like that, and trying to like scream through it.
They were loving it?
No, he was kind of being a dingus.
He was overdoing it.
Yeah, he was overdoing it. And he went to go jump out into the crowd and just fucking pile drive himself right on the floor. Hit the ground hard. And it's like wooden floor. So he's fucking hitting it just...
Fucked.
His back was fucked, man. But he did it at the same time while I was crowd surfing. And so I got this weird perspective of it. And I have a photo where my foot's sticking out like this, right? And you can see it like in the shot, and you can see the lead singer right by that, and he's up on like back there on stage, and there's just the dude who jumped into the crowd, fucking yelling through the mic, just like running around on stage. And I got a photo of that, and it's one of those cool things being a photographer and getting to experience shit like that, is I can look back on it and be like, yeah, I was there during that
Perfect
event.
for the fucking zine right there.
Yeah, well, shit like that, but like, I got to experience that, and I got to see that. Here, hold on. I think I don't know if this is allowed on podcast. Can I share the photo?
Yeah, of course. And we're going to share this photo as well, if he's willing to share with me.
Yeah, it's
While
fine.
you guys are looking, this is what I'm looking at.
Here, I have to find it. There it is.
Hey!
So here, first of all, let me show you the video. because I think this is important context.
So we're gonna have this little clip as one of the 10 clips when we post his interview on the page. So
this is the video posted by Charmer. Shit.
fucking ready! I'm fucking ready!
Yeah, it completely hits the floor. You can see
He
it.
looked like he was part of the fucking band.
Gone. No one catches him.
No. Damn.
That foot right there, off to the side. That's my
your foot. So somebody else caught it.
And this is the shot I got.
Oh, legend. Dude, you guys are going to enjoy these when you see them. Fire. Fire as hell. Fire as hell.
No, that experience with Charmer, it reminds me like why I do this in the first place, because I see shit like that happen and I get to be a part of it by like capturing it from a perspective, and like that's the whole thing about photography to me, and what makes it super important is like I'm not only like recording events and showing like what happened and like recapping it, but also I'm giving my perspective through my own eyes and like how I see that, and I'm able to share it with everyone.
It's like you're like a musical historian.
It's a complete blessing, man.
Yeah.
In a way, like a historian, you know, documenting all of this, but also
Because if they don't document it, you're the vital piece that holds that information.
exactly.
You know?
Well, and that's the thing, man. Is like, you know, it's documenting. It's giving evidence for its like historical existence, but also, you know, I have the luxury and the absolute wonderful ability to be able to show how I see life on a day-to-day basis through me taking photos at these shows and through me taking portraits and through me like expressing that is like people get to, by seeing my shots in a way, get to pick apart my brain and like understand that. And that's one of the things that's important to me is like the reason I got into all this. Like I think I see things through a pretty cool lens.
Yeah.
Like the way that I see things through in life, it's, you know, I see it through a very special way with just how my brain works.
Who's in the viewfinder? He
Yeah.
sees it. He sees it.
You know, through my brain, I see things in a very certain way, and the only way I can truly show for that is through photos and through video, because that's hard to put into words.
Right.
You know, it's even like musically, I don't know how much I'd be able to really express it, but through photos and through videos, like,
Says 1,000 fucking words.
yeah, I can put all that out there, man. Like that's what it's all about. I don't know. It's just that's one of the reasons I'm so passionate about it. Why I get
Yeah,
so
you
far
can just
into
tell
this.
like that's what I would say is like hearing you and the way you say it, you could just really tell like how much you appreciate it and how passionate you are about it. You
Yeah.
know, it's like, and that's what you want for a photographer. Like you don't want someone just to table, you know, oh fuck yeah, that's table cool. You know, you want someone to
What angle can I put this to?
Yeah, you know,
how do I
like-
capture this?
you want to show the mahogany and the fucking legs. You want to show that you know the deep. You know, and I can tell that that's you know you have that detail, attention to detail.
Yeah.
You know, and it's
Well, I appreciate it. Man.
yeah, it's cool to fucking you know kind of hear it all from your brain. You know, like as you you know explain it. You know, it's because it's like I feel like a lot of people that are listening like they might not realize that they you know like you was talking about earlier. You might not realize that like your favorite pictures are. What did you say? What was the name of the style of it? A face. It was like what the fuck was it? Portorial or something?
Portrait?
Yeah, but it was like you said a different word, a wording for it.
God, I mean,
Yeah, it sounded really good. It sounded really fucking money, but
when you're going through editing all
yeah,
this, you'll remember.
it was
Pop it up on the screen right here.
yo, but it was just like the way you said it, and it just makes so much sense. You know, like because when you look at it, what do you love about a photo? You love the reaction. You love the fucking energy. You love that this is the 1 out of 13 that he fucking shared, you know, because it has everything in this or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just, you know, as much as it is about, like, it showing for my brain and, like, how excited I get for that, I'm just excited to be a part of every one of these events. As much as it is about, like, the actual photography, it's about the music. I'm lucky enough to be able to take photos for a lot of bands that, like, either through the people in it or through the music in general, like I've become really passionate about it. And I'm not always shooting like what I listen to, but I'm always shooting what I'm passionate about.
Yeah. Same, man. I have this like little rule where like I try not to like overdo it. Like say we go to a show and I'm just there chilling, but like I'm like I'm in fucking FGP mode, so I gotta like, okay, do I fucking network with him? Do you know?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, if the song is really good, I'll try to record it. But if it's fucking god awful, but I still want to like do a recap, I'm doing a little 10 seconds of it, 10, 20 seconds, and that's about it,
Yeah.
But when the recap comes, damn, like they all appreciate it, because I remember to, hey, let me get your name, or and it's almost in a similar, like I enjoy the networking of it so much, like how can I, kind of how I talked about earlier, is making sure they remember, within the viewfinder or FGP Feeling Good Pocket, make them fucking remember that shit.
Yeah.
And
that's the thing. Networking's the best part because you get to meet people, and I love people. Networking is also the worst part, though. It's how much it drains you. You got to be able to find that balance within yourself to know when to network and know when to not, and it takes experience to do that, man. I know you know.
Yeah, I cannot have this conversation 10 times in a day.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I'm fucking prepared for this shit, and like, it's just one of those things where you're like, I don't know, you almost have to like this morning I did an interview, and it was about a musician, so he did music, and I had the ability to kind of like ask different questions and like do the same thing, but it's like if I had to do the same interview, the same thing all day, it's like, damn, this is not as enjoyable.
Yeah.
I should have cut this up. I should have did this.
Well, that's what I appreciate about like interviewers like Zane Lowe.
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers. He does like 12 interviews a day.
It's an animal.
He goes through it, and he does it live too.
Right.
He's not editing that shit. It's like it's going out there on BBC Radio.
Right.
That's what I appreciate also so much about people like you, though, is like not only are you able to do this and you're able to network so well, but like you are providing such a good outlet for different artists by doing this. Like you have your group that listens to people, but like you're introducing so many new people to this group.
Right.
And you're introducing to them into so many new corridors, like in terms of like the art world and what like what people understand and what people like. Like you are constantly putting them onto new stuff, whether that's artists, whether that's clothing, whether that's anything, man. Like you're doing a very wonderful and very powerful service.
No, yeah, I
for the
appreciate it, man.
industry. Yeah.
Hey, it means a lot.
Of course,
it means a
man.
lot. These I don't know. You hear it. You hear it from like the wife, or like I'll have some artists be like, hey, like I couldn't have done this shit without you, and I'm like, oh no, you would have done it without me. You might have just done it instead of June. It might have took you until August, But it's like either way, you was gonna get it done, So like hearing the like you were saying earlier about like when you hear Melon Made, you think about feeling good, and when you think about feeling good, you think about Melon Made, So like that feels good, Like that makes me feel like damn, like I've definitely shown these guys so much love that other guys they see that shit too.
Yeah, completely.
Yeah.
It's you're an art curator in a certain way when you do these with artists and you do these with musicians and photographers and videographers and everything
Just as
else.
important. Just
Yeah.
as important.
I look at like the whole podcast as like an art gallery of sorts, because when you're doing a podcast, like you're just doing interviews, but to a large extent it is art.
Yeah.
With the way that you set up this room, with the way that you construct your questions, with the way that like you kind of like choreograph everything, it's art.
Yeah.
It really is. And so, when you're bringing different people on, whether you're bringing me on, when you're bringing McNass on, when you're bringing anyone, it's you're curating something. You are being an art curator, and you're showing for not only your art by being here, but the art of the person that you're interviewing.
Yeah.
Dude, that's important. That's incredible. It's networking, of course, but it's art displays of the finest degree.
Fucking man, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. That means a lot. Just I've never had anybody like break it down like that. Like that's, just it just means like we're doing the right shit. Like just keep fucking grinding it out. This shit's. I've been saying it for the longest. Is almost all of the artists that I like I enjoy listening to. I really think they're gonna blow. I really think they're like superstar talents, and it's just a matter of time before the right person sees it, and they're like, hey, this is my fucking artist now, or somebody sees you and they see a picture and they're like, I need a fucking picture, because I'm telling you what, like for Tri-City Vintage Flea Market, I want to have you as a videographer. You let me know what it costs, to have you there for the day, whether it's taking pictures of the booth, taking pictures of the artists. You know, it's gonna be a longer event, so I don't mind paying. You know,
Yeah.
like, because I definitely value, you know, what you bring to the table. You know, and you know, I definitely support it tenfold, and I definitely wanna, you know, get you involved with more of the content, because your work is so fire, and I think, you know, a lot of these artists, they would really benefit from having some portraits, you know, from you.
I'll tell you this much too. And you're editing this, right? Or is this going straight through?
Some of it'll get cut up, but man, we've been on a fucking roll
We have
today,
been on a roll.
on a goddamn roll.
Past that, the thing I'm most interested in is, again, I like portraiture. I just like do it for artists. So if you wanted me to do one for Tri-City Vintage, where I have a little lighting rig that I put together. If you want me to bring that, set up shop there, just like all artists get portraits done,
Yeah,
I'd be willing to do that.
that'd be lit. I'm fucking thinking of multiple things. We've had events here at the crib, and like that'd be cool to fucking, you know, have you be a part of, you know, some shit where we you know, cook up a little mixer or some shit.
Yeah, I'm totally down. No, my schedule from here until about December is fucking packed. So I don't know what's going on.
So find some availability wherever you can. Yeah, I feel that. I feel it.
I want to get involved in more communities, and like it's interesting to me because I want to be involved in excellency, and I want to be involved in this community, and I want to be involved in another community, and it's so hard because I'm very fortunate enough to have gotten to the point where like I've started to be able to kind of shoot for all of these other people all around everywhere, and it's like
You have the options now.
yeah,
Yeah.
finding availability as an artist, especially when you're growing and especially when you start making your art, is fucking difficult because like you want to make connections with everyone, you want to balance everything, but like it's hard because you have so many connections to make with so many different people, and so like that's something I'm trying to balance. Is like I want to do everything,
Yeah.
but how do you do it?
Right.
There's a way to do it.
Outsourcing.
Yeah,
Outsourcing
That's
and
fair.
getting a team.
I want to put together like a photography team at some point.
Yeah.
I think that would be tight, just like me. I mean, in part with like the feedback distortion and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like a team of all of us. But I'd love to get like a team of like 3 or 4 people, and we like go around for a month, and we all get together, and we're like, hey, any bands who want like a team or any events, like hire us, and we will shoot your event for this amount or whatever.
Right.
And just be like, only 1 month. All it needs is 1 month, but just have like 1 month of pure collaboration where like it's 4 artists just like meshing art together as much as they can.
That's cool.
I've
It sounds like if they're fucking listening, if you take photos, you need to tap the fuck in with them and get on that list
Yeah.
of this giant photographer team that he's secretly cooking up.
Well, I don't know. I like the idea of making connections and shooting along with other people. I always like seeing new souls,
Yeah.
especially in the photography world, and coming to know them and coming to understand them, because like there are so many good people involved in this, and, you know, so much good talent that like if you are the photographer, like you were saying earlier, he's like, get the fuck out of my way.
Yeah.
I don't want to associate myself with that. I want to create a group of people that like are truly.
There's Spencer, get the fuck out the way. You know, like
Yeah.
they just you know move because out of respect and love.
Like, I want to create a community and create a mindset within people that it's just like, it's okay to start out, and it's okay to get into all of this, and it's okay to, you know, live harmoniously with all of these other artists,
Yeah.
no matter where you stand. Because like, there's always some competition within the world of photography. Like, I have friends in there that like I compete with certain shows, but like at the end of the day, like I love them with all my heart.
Do you feel like the phrase iron sharpens iron? Do you feel like they make you better and you make them better?
Oh, completely.
Yeah.
Looking at some of the photographers that I'm friends with now, like when I especially like first noticed them, I'm like, they're doing good. Like I gotta be good too. Like all this shit. And as I've grown a little bit more into it, as I've come to understand it a little more, I've understood that that's not quite the case. You know, I don't need to compete with everybody. I don't need to go with this competitive mindset, being like, I need to be the best. I just need to be the best I can be, and that's the thing that people pick up on. And at the end of the day, like, I want to shoot the show with these other people. I don't want to shoot the show against it. If
Right.
only one person's allowed in that slot, make room for 2.
Right.
Because there are so many other talents that are going to provide so many different perspectives than me, that even if like I'm doing good for what I'm doing, like I want to see other people doing it just as good, and I want to have them on board, and I want them to like experience the things that like I'm experiencing, and hopefully, you know, maybe through collaborative effort, vice versa.
Right.
Like that's the thing about the community here in Michigan, is that there's a lot of like building upon other people with other people. And that's the thing I respect and love so much, is like there are so many different people in this community and there's so many different personalities. The best you can do as an individual is take the best out of each one of them. You know, learn from the worst and disregard it. Take the best and become the best person that you can be with your art and with the human that you are. Enjoy that. That's what's most important. It's not trying to get one show over another photographer and be like, I gotta stick my arm in there first. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. No, don't throw a fit. Don't be disappointed if you don't get it. There'll always be more shows in the future, but just know that, like,
attitude is everything.
Even though you didn't get to shoot that show, you know, someone else is offering that perspective that is really talented, and, you know, hopefully you can work with them, and maybe you guys can shoot the same show in the future.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. And I definitely, I feel like, you know, to piggyback off what you said, to kind of, hey, if there's room for one, hey, I'll make room for two, and, you know, sneak them in, or, you know, that mindset, you know, to kind of add in. Like, I've been, you know, Troy, he gave me a 15-minute slot for Project Zorro on the 2 days on the.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, you make music, and I'm like, yeah, dude, I've been making songs with, you know, artists like McNast and, you know, Chainless and Vark, and, you know, I got some songs that are actually like worth playing, like they're pretty decent, and, you know, with a little bit of support, you know, they gassed me up a little bit, and now I'm fucking ready to perform these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So it's you know, but to kind of piggyback off what you said, was my first instinct when he gave me 15 minutes was like, damn, you know, like my homie Brown Bag Boy. He can come in Virginia, and come from Virginia and pop out, and I'll give him a fucking song, you know. Or hey, my boy Zach Shields, fire as fuck from Ohio.
Yeah.
I'll fucking bring him on, put him on, give him a song, and now he's gonna be a part of this motherfucker. You know, now he's gonna be a part of my set. Now people can know who the fuck he is, you know, and it's just kind of, you know, like with the podcast, you know, just getting new listeners and new eyes on some of these talents that, you know, need to be fucking heard.
Yeah. Build together, not separate.
Yeah.
Seriously. I mean, that's how we get along. That's what you do by this
Yeah.
podcast, bringing other people on. You're building with them. That's what's important.
So I gotta ask before we I got a few questions left.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I got merch. I gotta know. You got merch on the way? You got any merch? Anything?
No.
We need to get it started, man. You got a fire hat. We got an embroidery machine. We can do all that shit.
Yeah, I want to do like a limited run of like T-shirts with some cool photos that I took on.
Oh yeah, that'd be sick.
I do that, and then like I've always thought it was cool. There's this band that I really like, and like inspired me throughout all of this, called the Microphones, and they had this shirt, which it's like a drawing that they did, but then they like, it's printed, but it's like their handwriting right next to it, like detailing like kind of like the whole idea of their project. And that's something I would love to do with my photos, like have my photo on the front and then have like writing on the back detailing like, this is when this photo was taken, this is why it was taken, this is the person on it, and this is who the person is.
Kind of like a zine, but
yeah,
in a wearable fashion.
Well, it does alienate the shirt a little bit, and the idea of the shirt, because like not everyone's going to be able to connect with the message on it, but like at the same time, I think like detailing information about the photo, but also the photo itself, would just be a cool like dual standard to have on the shirt.
And if they support you, they support whatever you make.
Yeah.
You know, you can make fucking green camo fucking dildos that say fucking within the viewfinder. Hey, if somebody supports you, they're gonna buy one of those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You know?
You know, I don't know how many of my friends would buy a dildo, but you know, maybe that's an option. That's something we can explore.
Dude, I know a lady, her name is Thongria. Like now hear me out. She is a sexual connoisseur. Like it's like her job. It's like she like, I don't know if she reviews dildos or like what, but I've seen where she's organized drives where people bring in their fucking used dildos, and she like sterilizes them, cleans them, and resells them. I shit you not, bro. I shit you not. It is a real fucking thing called a dildo drive. Yeah.
That's wild.
Wild. Thongria. If you guys got her on
I'd like to know
Instagram-
the sterilizing process for that.
Oh, yeah. What's crazy is they have, she would, like, go to, like, yard sales and shit. Or, like, she might find, like, a 1960s, 1950s, like, vibrator. Bro, she fucking found one of these bitches and, like, showed us. And it was literally, like, one of those, like, it looked like a torture device. You know, like, you flick the switch on, it was just one fucking, you know, and it was just, you put that thing anywhere near you, you're going to get in trouble. You know, something's bad's going to happen. But
I would hope the sterilizing process for that is good. Because I don't know if I trust one of those if it were already used.
Right.
Maybe I have a prejudice to get over.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I imagine it's a nice sterilization process, you know, for someone to like stick this dildo was up Jennifer's cooch, now it's up mine, but I don't know.
Do you think it's like food surface like sanitizer?
Oh no. They probably gotta like, cause you know there's probably like some fuzz on that bitch that's been sitting for a while for some people. Like they're thinking about donating it. So it's
Yeah.
like, you know, it's like some ones that ain't seen love. It's probably not no fucking Vibrator 3000s that were just used the night before. You know, it's probably just the ultimate shit. So they're probably soaking them. I'm thinking. I'm thinking they're just soaking it and maybe like spraying them off. I don't know.
I'm
We gotta ask Thongria. We gotta ask. I'm gonna ask her.
I'm curious to understand more about that process and like how that would work. Because even though I don't think I'm in the market for that, I think that would be a very, very interesting question to be asked to be answered.
Yeah.
For sure.
What is the sterilization process of a vibrator? If you guys got the answers, send them in. I'm curious as hell to hear what y'all have to think about it. What do you guys think about the conversations? We've been all over the place.
We have been all over the place. This has been fun.
We gotta definitely get some merch going. I definitely am excited to kind of see some of the prints that you've kind of come across and that you choose for this.
Yeah. I'm trying to have some prints out next year under the Feedback to Starch and Alias. So it's going to be like a handful of prints from each artist that'll be on the zine.
Okay.
Of either photos in the zine or photos that they want to choose that can be bought.
That's cool.
And sold. I'm going to try to get the artist to sign all of them too.
That's sick. Yeah, let me know. I can try to help with that shit.
Yeah.
I know, well, I'm sure you have fucking the same thing. You know, a good relationship with a lot of artists as well. You know, doing the same work I do with, you know, shooting them and, you know, supporting.
There's a lot of good souls out there, man. It's always about bringing out the best in people.
Yeah. So as a photographer, as a business owner, because you're a business owner,
I guess.
what is one of the biggest sacrifices that you think you make?
Honestly, it's work over sanity.
Yeah.
I know we discussed that earlier, but like one of the biggest sacrifices I think I make is sometimes to get a set out in time, I have to stay up late, or I have to do a lot of things where I could be hanging out with a friend, or I could be like exploring other things, or watching a show that I wanted to watch forever.
Yeah.
Instead, I gotta stay up and I gotta get that set. And sometimes that takes a real mental toll on you when you're just clicking through every single photo you take. And like Pleasant Underground Fest, I mean, I think I took like 12,000 photos.
Fuck!
So 3 days, 12,000 photos. So
12,000 photos. I think I got like less than 12,000 photos in my phone. No, I probably got more, but yeah, 12,000's a lot to take in one fucking night.
yeah, it's
How many artists?
well,
do you
3
think?
nights.
How many artists?
3 nights. Oh fuck! Someone's gonna kill me because I don't actually know the real number. But I want to say 55.
Fuck. So 400-ish photos each night. 55 artists. Yo.
400 photos each night. 400 photos a set.
Sheesh.
Think about that.
Yeah.
And I didn't shoot every single set. I shot as many as I could. But
Yeah.
I walked away with that, and like I just have finished up like editing the entire show, and it's been a week.
Do you ever have like battery overload where you got like, you know, battery dying? That ever happen?
I prepared enough to where I have enough batteries for just about everything to where it's going to save me. Because I shot Excellency Fest last year, all in one battery
Oh man,
for my camera.
that's impressive.
And I don't, well, yeah. I was very, I took good shots, but I was very, very conservative about what I
Right.
shot and what I did. And I got some great moments, but I missed out on a lot of moments as well, just because I was scared to shoot.
Right.
So going into stuff this year, and hopefully shooting the festival this year, and having shot Pug, like, I bought like 5 batteries for that bitch, man. I'm not running out again. I'm gonna shoot everything and like, not worry about that. Yeah.
You cut it later, yeah.
It's an expensive purchase, but it's worth it. The worst part about all of this is going out for an entire day for an entire show, and like you never have a good place to plug in a phone charger. So like halfway through the show, your phone dies, or like you can't check text or anything for a couple hours. So you're like, well, I need the phone when I'm navigating at home at night, and I need my map running and all this shit. And I didn't bring the charger in because where am I going to charge it? Where I know it's not going to get stolen.
Right.
So it'll be like halfway through a show, I'm not going to just 10%.
You ever put it on airplane mode? Airplane
Not as much as I need to.
Airplane mode has saved my life so many times. Because I'll literally record on my phone. I'll post on my phone. So I'm like always on my phone. So I'm like, man, how can I fucking make my shit last? Like, obviously the juice packs are fucking great. But I'm not always going to fucking have a juice pack fucking just, plugged into it.
Yeah, yeah.
So, like, I don't know, just that little, like, change. I feel like, putting the phone on airplane mode, it kind of like, hey, people know I'm at a show. They can text me, they can get a hold of me. Like, I'm not in any emergency. I don't need to like, so I don't know. Maybe it's irresponsible to do it, with kids and a wife, but sometimes I fucking,
Sometimes you got it. Well, when you're out working though, sometimes it happens. It's just like not having your phone on you at work for a second.
Yeah.
Like, I left my phone on my desk, man. I'm going off for lunch break. Put the phone on airplane mode, like, it's the same shit.
Yep.
It's understandable.
So, we got 2 more questions.
Yeah.
Would you rather be rich and unhappy? Maybe you can find ways to get happy. Or would you rather be rich or poor and happy?
Poor and happy.
Poor and happy all day?
That's what I'm doing now. I make money off this, but I got bills to pay.
Yeah.
I work a side job, but I have things I have to pay for and expenses that I have, and the reality of it is I'm the happiest I've ever been. I don't make a ton of money.
Yeah.
And if this was the rest of my life, I'd be happy with that.
More money, more problems, they say.
Yeah.
But you guys can give this man a little donation. We'll get his Cash App, and you can send a couple dollars, for gas, maybe a burrito next time he's at a show, whatever the case may be. Support local, and support local means, whether it's with your time, whether it's with your doll hairs, or whether it's through, just word of mouth. Go tell a fucking friend that this guy's fucking shooting events. Go tell him if he's got any availability, that is. Because as it sounds, pretty fucking booked up.
Just hire me for your show. That's all I ask. If you have a show that you really want shot, let me know.
Tap in. Last question. What is success to you? I know you've kind of talked about it a little bit. If you keep things right now how they are, you would. But what is success to you?
What is success to me? I think for some people, it's, for a lot of photographers, it's taking the shot that everyone knows, and everyone knows you for that shot, or being the photographer for that person to where, like, you always can travel around and be very successful. And I think, I would like all that stuff. I'm not going to deny it and say that I wouldn't. But at the same time, I don't know, that's not as much what I'm really worried about, ultimately. Like, I want to see myself grow more, and I want to be able to shoot the people I want to shoot. But the most important thing for me right now is starting and fostering a community for other artists to grow just as much as I do. And I'm going to do that partly through Feedback Distortion, but also, like, over time, I've always wanted to, like, start like an art studio for other people, or like a photo studio where I can invite other people to, like, shoot and use studio time. I want to have the infamy. I want to have my name known. But more importantly, I want to be known not for shooting everything and being, like, the best guy that ever was, but for being the guy that starts something wonderful.
Fuck yeah.
I think my name in the history books would last much longer that way than if I just was like, well, Rizzy's tour photographer. That's all I was there for. You know?
Right.
I think people are going to know me, are going to care more about what I'm doing in my message if it's more about a community. And I care more about other people and fostering that community than I do worrying too much about the millions that I could make going down a very certain pathway.
Yeah, and that's all about how you define success. You know, like there's a million people who might want millions, but are they successful? You know, it's just whatever everyone looks at it.
Are they happy?
Yeah, for real. Are they happy or are they fucking rich and unhappy?
Or poor and happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like it kind of goes hand in hand. You know, like I've had some people say like they would choose the unhappy and rich, and then they'd let the money fucking make them happy. Maybe that would work. You know, maybe it wouldn't. Maybe all that fucking money, would only fucking change the people around you.
What happened when it dries up?
Yeah.
Who are you then?
Facts.
Yeah.
Hey,
this was fun, man.
Hey, episode 206, man. 206. Before we close this thing out, I'll let you kind of take the floor if you want to ask me anything. I know we kind of talked a little bit off camera, but yeah, if there's anything you want to ask.
What is next for Feeling Good? Well, you've built it thus far, and you've become the person that you are, and you've become the artist that you are, and you've become the promoter that you are, and you've created this association with Melonade, you've created this association with Tri-City Vintage, you've done all these things, but I mean, what is the next big thing on your mind that's really going to envelop your name as an artist and as a person?
Man, that's a good question. Honestly, I think just continuing what's going on. Like it's almost like building a house. Like brick by brick. We got the basement done. Now we're adding the the layers of the fucking brick on the outside walls. And we're gonna add some drywall, and hopefully fucking after it's all said and done, it'll be a fucking beautiful house. And then, because I got so many fucking artists that I fucking love, we're gonna pack that bitch out and maybe have a party. I don't know. Maybe have a basement type party, kind of style. But no, realistically though, I just for someone to get six figures, I'd love for an artist to get signed for six figures. That'd be I don't need anything from it. It's just to say like, hey, I fucking seen that dude grind and grow from this point, and I could say like I had a giant hand in that, or I fucking I got to watch my friend do this, or because I honestly like a lot of these artists, like they're like family, but they're like friends, and like I don't know, it's just there's so many I don't know if there's one definitive answer to answer that. It's just really just keep bringing more attention to the city, like my favorite artists, like my two favorite artists that I this is like before doing podcasting, like two of my favorite artists that I listen to, like they both came to Bay City, Michigan, and like crashed at my house. So Fat Grizz 33, he's out of North Carolina, and then Sueno, he's out of Downriver, out of Ecorse, Michigan.
Oh yeah.
So just like I don't know, just having that happen, it feels like I've already kind of like made it. It feels like everything that I want, I already have. Like I got people that fucking fuck with me. I got I got a team that is ready and willing to jump on any opportunity that I present them. I got great people like you that are newcomers that what I'm saying. Now we lock the fuck in. And I think it's just further. Just I don't know. It's just this time next year, whether it's episode 305 or whether it's 207. I feel like no matter what, it's just all about like we talked about is just growth. Am I able to sustain treating people with kindness and winning with people around me? I think it's sustainable as fuck. So kind of talked about it. I want to be able to just support the people around me, where it's almost like a giant hub, like Feeling Good Family. I want that shit to be like, hey, Feeling Good Family's really making money together now. Like this guy's selling fucking tacos at events, this guy's selling fucking this at events, We got lemonade and fucking slushies over there by this guy. He's also an artist, you know. But we're all hustling to make some money at this event, you know. So just that's what I would love is just to make money with the team, you know. Like I got money, you know. I don't even care about, you know, anything really like to, you know, for myself, you know. I could be happy right now, not buy no more cars, not buy no more gifts.
Yeah.
Maybe thrift a little bit more, but for the most part, just yeah. I feel like everything I've got, I feel like it's just, you know, for the team now.
Yeah.
And how can we bless everyone around us, you know? And obviously, you can't bless everyone, you know. The saying, you know, like you can't take everyone with you.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, for the ones that are willing to put that work in, they're willing to, you know, get out there and get your hands dirty with me. Fuck, the pan's just getting hot and the ride's just fucking, you know, the car's just getting warm. You know, I feel like we're just getting started.
Yeah. Well, I think in terms of like the feeling good, like the group that you have, and the group that you built, it is only the start, and you're gonna keep going.
Yeah.
You know.
And now your name's gonna get entered in that shit too. You know, like we got an event and we need, you know, XYZ amount of, you know, people. Hey, I know your rates. I know you know you're a busy guy, but I'll see about, you know, your availability.
Well, you know, I packed my schedule out purposefully for the end of this year just because I was unsure what was going to happen, and I wanted to get my hands and opportunity on everything I could get. So I booked early, but I'm willing to make something happen if you're willing to make something happen.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I got a couple shows. Trying to think, man. It's September 1st in Cincinnati. It would be a good one for you to kind of get some new people to tap in with. You could ride with us. I know there's July 29th and 30th, the Saginaw Slam. You know, they do a, you know, big thing out there. Saginaw Sound is his account. Flint, we're trying to cook up like a Feeling Good podcast, like Mixer every month in Flint. You know, so that's kind of being in the works. And
That'd be cool, yeah.
yeah, just
I'll be down for the thing with Flint. September 1st, I'll be down in Washington State.
whoo.
And then July 30th, I have a shoot with the band down in Detroit for promo for the new album. So I have those dates booked. Depending on when the thing happens in Flint, let me know. And I can do what I can do.
Yeah, I'll send you some dates and we'll fucking rock out.
Yeah, I'm down.
Sounds good, man. Hey, go follow, go show some love. Spencer, within the viewfinder. It ain't hard, man. I'm going to have a ton of content coming, and you definitely are going to be on the lookout. If you need him, it ain't hard to find him. You know where he's at. Click the link, click the follow. Like I said, I'm going to drop his Cash App. You can send a donation. You can send, buy him a burrito on his next trip. Whatever you want to do. But just know you definitely should be supporting. Good dude right here. You can definitely, you can tell by the conversation we had. He's one of them guys that's going to fucking win in life, you know, because of the attitude he has. And, you know, I'm definitely, I love having great fucking people like you on the show. You know, that is definitely, you know, like, that's what makes me love my job, you know. To be able to work with someone like you and be able to, you know, support what you're doing. And it's not something where I'm like, I'll never regret it, you know, because of the person you are. So we locked in, man. I appreciate you.
One last thing. Most importantly, I gave a handful of shout outs to a lot of people. I want to give a special thank you to my girlfriend, Maddie, because she's my biggest supporter of all.
Shout out, Maddie. Hey, this guy's, he can tell he loves you. We out, y'all.